Welcome to twitch.tv/LoganRobo. Tonight's game will be Persona 3 Reload. We're almost to the end of the game, so our options for social links will start to be limited. Be warned, this means we may have to hang out with Kenji. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we're live. I forgot to unmute my mic. We're live. At least I got it within a few seconds. How is everybody doing? Welcome. I see Extemporaneous was here bright and early with a random Transformers check. Tire Tread. I don't think I even know who that's got to be like a comic book character that was just either seen once or name dropped once. I feel like if you're using the Transformers wiki, they are obsessed. Like you could have a character pop on screen like a human and go like, oh man, this pie's as good as my Aunt Matilda makes. And they'd be like, page for Aunt Matilda. Aunt Matilda is a character in the Transformers Generation 1 continuity family known for making pies. And would you rather? Would you rather have the ability to erase memories or the ability to implant false or true memories? Also ... potatoes. You see, here's the thing. It's like, I feel like erasing memories, that kind of reminds me of the whole Maruki thing in Persona 5. I don't feel good about that. I'm the type of person I'd rather, because like the only real reason you do that is if you're trying to get rid of like traumatic events from your past. But me personally, I would rather be like authentically miserable than artificially happy. And that's probably not a good thing, but it's how I feel. So I guess to implant memories, but just like only do true ones. Like if somebody forgot something, it's like, oh my goodness, I can't remember what I studied last night for this exam. Then boom, implant all that information. Rukov says, good news for Logan. He has a dedicated audience, and even better, these people are amazing people. You are. Even better for him, they're willing to and ready to lovingly bully him. Remember to tell Logan what you think of him. That's right. Bullying me is allowed. But Extemporaneous, Rukov, how are you guys doing? Crystal says, hey, Logan. Oh, it's got to be a joke. What kind of math do birds like? Math do birds like? Birds. What kind of math do... okay. Hang on. I feel I'm... Okay, this isn't the answer to that, but how about this? I know what kind of math birds use to design their nests. They use twigonometry. Because these twigs, but I don't know what's their favorite type of math. Crystal says, algebra. Oh, that's good. Algebra. Weedle says, hey, Puppy Kicker. Hey, Weedle, how you doing? Oak says, hi, Oak. How you doing? Weedle says to Oak, are you new? No, Oak's been here a little while. A couple of weeks, I think. Oak says, somewhat. Well, here's the thing. Oak. Weedle just asked that because he wants to convince new people that I kick puppies, which Thank you for the Tomcat. I'm not a puppy kicker, despite the slander from Weedle. Oh, Lucy is here saying hi. Lucy, I've been meaning to message you. I wanted to find out how that the fireworks thing that you were gonna go to. Remember, like back, I think it was like at the end of July. You were gonna go to a fireworks thing. I want to find out how it went. But Lucy, how are you doing? So good to see you in this stream. Welcome. Yes, sorry, I'm just excited. Lucy's amazing. In case, for those of you who are new here, if you haven't met Lucy's amazing. Oak says, I joined the Discord a week or two ago. I know, and has been like very dutifully going back and watching my old Persona 3 VODs and reliving things that I have already forgotten about. But how are all of you doing? Welcome. It's good to see you. So last time we left off in the evening, I was gonna try and do a Tartarus run off stream, but this week has been like so freaking busy. And tomorrow's gonna be even more busy. I'll talk about that in a minute. So I didn't have time to do a Tartarus run. I did, however, run over to the antique shop and finally start using up some of the materials I got. A lot of them I had like 99, so I'm sure when I was going to Tartarus, I was like not getting more. So I did that real quick. I don't think anybody was available to hang out at the dorm, so we're probably once again just gonna head over here to the game place. But by the way, so here's the game plan for tonight. So we have 9 days until the final boss. So theoretically, we could make it here tonight. However, here's what I'm worried about. I have a really, really freaking long day tomorrow. I gotta be up really early tomorrow, and then I have to work a full shift at work. I don't usually work Saturdays, but I gotta work a full shift at work. And then right after that, I have to drive up to Ogden, Utah, way up in the north, to attend a friend's wedding. And then as soon as that gets out, I have to drive all the way back down to this neck of the woods to do an improv show. And so it's like, I'm gonna need some sleep. And I have like a sinking feeling that if we like motor through to the end, unless we get to the final boss like halfway through the stream tonight, because there's gonna be like 2 hours of cutscenes. You know that, right? And so unless we get to Nick's like halfway through the stream, I think once we're like a day away, we're probably gonna need to wind down the stream, even if we wind down a little bit early. I hope that's okay with all of y'all here. That's the plan, because like I said, just long day tomorrow. And maybe that'll make up for the fact that last night's stream went an hour and a half long. Wait, let me double check which persona I have equipped. Right here. Messiah, yeah, because we gotta up his stats a little bit more. So see, Game Parade, various arcade games. We wanna, what is it that we wanna do? Real Wheel Racer. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see, and Weedle, Vero, and little emote, how you doing, Vero? And Weedle does a puppy command. Okay, that's the good puppy command, saying this channel does not endorse kicking puppies. Kirio and Yakuza 0 and Marcus and Detroit Become Human both accidentally kick dogs in their games, but Logan frowns upon such anti-canine behavior. Yes, so there's because that's the thing. The characters of the game, it happened in games on accident twice. And suddenly Weedle labels me a puppy kicker. Oh, and a prediction has appeared. Can we finish P3R tonight? Okay, so that's good that prediction appeared after I gave that explanation. Says yes, including overtime, or no. So cast your votes, gamble your points, and then we'll see. I'm not gonna like try to go slow or try to go fast. We're gonna go at the regular Logan time, so we'll see how it goes. And there we go. Veer does the wheel command. Weedle says that. Quick 80 says howdy. In case that somehow tonight is the finale, I went ahead and got more bits, so I'm insanely prepared. Good day. I'm excited. I'm excited for the end of the game. I'm worried about what to do after this game is over. We are gonna do the episode Aigis soon. But how are all of you? How are you? Extemporaneous, Rukov, Crystal, Weedle, Oak, Lucy, Vero, Queen Katie? How are all of you? I get very excited to see people here. Okay, so let's move forward, and then the next day we should be able to. This is just giving us points, and we're gonna have our final hangout with Aigis. We're gonna get to level 10. We're gonna max her out. We already rejected her last time, and it was sad, but not as sad as there was a cat that died. Hope the final hangout is going like, Mi-chan-san is still alive or something. Class has ended for today. Okay, so we gotta check it out. Fushimi.
Hello, I'm sorry to keep asking this way, but do you have some time to spare for me? I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Are you busy? If you have time, let's do something together. I'll be waiting for you off to school. Oh, we gotta go to the pharmacy real quick and buy stuff. We also gotta check on to see if there's any update from brown-haired student and fawning student. Things were not going well for them last time. Vera has a salute. Quick Katie said, oh, there's some blue stuff down here. We gotta talk to Mitsuru, super fan. Quick Katie said, also, just know this, Logan, if we do hit the final boss tonight, are you prepared for the clip spam? Sign the Pharaoh's contract if yes. Don't worry, I'll do a TTS warning once we get there and start going nuts. Crystal said it's gonna be over 10 clips. So that's see, like I was saying, we might not get through everything tonight. We shall see. Oh no, Kirijo-senpai will graduate pretty soon. Everyone's scared that that the world might end. But this is the real problem. How can I go on without her? Let's talk to these people. Inform students. My friend is all into that cult stuff. I heard he drew a creepy symbol in his room, and his whole family is worried about him. I haven't heard a single good thing about that cult, and I hate it when they talk to me on the streets. Believe in Nyx and be saved. Get that stuff out of my face. Do I look like I need saving? Wait, is it because I don't have a boyfriend? Well, is that why people join cults? Because you don't have a boyfriend? All right, hang on. We just got to check on this. We got to the pharmacy. We might want to. Should we hang out with Chihiro? What days? I hate to ask. Can somebody look up what days Chihiro is available? Because I'd rather hang out with her than like Kenji or Miyamoto. Okay, so they don't have blue bubs, so we should head back downstairs. So we're gonna do a hangout now. Crystal says, hey, Logan. Oh, it's gonna be another pun. Weedle with a little heart emote. Oak says, what day is Logan on right now? January 23rd. So we are very close. I feel like we do about a week's worth of days each stream. However, lately it's been going a bit faster because like there's nothing to do at nighttime, so I'm just going to like the arcade. I kind of wanted to go and do another Tartarus run simply because if you look at our stats, with the
Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Okay, so in that case, we will hang out with Chihiro first, because then we can max out Aigis on Monday, because otherwise we'd have to hang out with like Kenji or Miyamoto or somebody like that on Monday. So we're gonna do Chihiro, Aigis, and then whoever else. But as I was saying, like, look, Junpei is still only level 69. Nice. Mitsuru is only 66. I feel like I'd want to go to Tartarus and at least just go for a while and open some chests, use Twilight Fragments until that clock room appears so they can catch up. Oh wait, but hang on, do we have the right type of persona for Chihiro? What is she? She's where is she? She's the treasurer, right? Treasurer, justice. Do we have a justice persona? If not, we might have to go buy one real quick. And we don't. Okay, let's go buy a justice persona real quick. Sorry, this is taking so long. We're almost 15 minutes in and like I haven't even done anything. Let's see, gotta read some more. Yeah, but Crystal says, hey, Logan, so there's gotta be a joke here. Wait, hang on. Do I have to, I think I gotta get rid of Pixie to make some room. Release. We don't need you anymore. Let's see, oh, Weedle says, oh, what day is Logan on? Weedle says 4? I don't know, yes, that's the day. We've been playing this game for 200 hours, and we're on day 4. Crystal says, why shouldn't you joke about unemployed people? Why shouldn't you joke about unemployed people? Because, I'm not sure what, I give up. Queen Katie says, to Vero, yo, I made a personal spoiler chat poll about tonight, lol. Crystal says, because they never worked. The jokes never work. That's good. I like that. Wait, do we need to register any?
Registering, I see.
Yeah, we want to register Messiah.
Registration.
But I do promise we will get to actual gameplay momentarily. So we wanted, it was justice, right? Was it justice or judgment? I think it was, yeah, because judgment was when we were like traveling through the time. So it was justice. We want just really cheap justice. Maybe we should get
to your heart's content.
I was gonna say get Dominion for whatever its item is, but now we'll just take Angel. We'll take the bondage, bondage girl. All right, now let's go hang out with Chihiro. Let's see. Quick Katie said, I got myself caught up in quoting and clipping my past streams that I almost forgot the time. As long as you're having fun, right? Crystal says, I would rather replace memories. Yeah, because like I do feel like that's useful. Well, depending on how much like control you have over it. Like if somebody's gonna forget something, or if you like want to make sure that somebody doesn't forget something. Like if you're having a party and you're like, I want to make sure nobody forgets.
BTW Logan, according to my notes, if I have this right, after maxing Aigis, you will have 5 unmaxed social links left, so not bad.
It's worse than Persona 5. Persona 5, I think I had 3. I had, I think, oh yeah, Chihaya, and, oh crap, the kid. They were all like, their names all ended in ya. Persona 4 was much worse. But yeah, I think Persona 3 or Persona 5, I think it was just those 3. Maybe there's a 4th one. But yeah, so we will have failed to max out Chihiro, Miyamoto, Kenji, or Hiraga, sadly. Oh, wait, no, 5th. Wait, yeah, was that 4 or 5? Because Mitsuru also, I think Mitsuru has a few levels to go. So, okay. This area is getting more dangerous. Someone even broke into our storage basement a bit ago, but I bet he had a scare of a lifetime once he saw what was inside. I have a basement dungeon. What?
Shinya?
Shinya, yes, that's it. Oh, Tiff! How you doing, Tiff? Welcome! Thank you so much for the 10 bits. Tiff, wait, we're almost to the end of the game. Wait, huh?
Always keep in mind that just as peeps have parental issues and brown hair with a dead mom and unpresent father.
That is like the best concise description of Justice Arcana characters. I approve of that. Yes, they just got parental issues, brown hair, dead mom, absent father. I love how you break up parental issues with the individual issues of parents with brown hair, which is very uncommon in Japan, apparently. But thank you so much for the 10 bits. Now then, peruse away. Okay, so we're just gonna buy a few things because we got over $3.5 million here, so we can just like get a lot of stuff. So let's get like at least 5 of these. So that gets up. Oh no, I'm gonna keep shopping. Didn't mean to click that. And we can get. Let's just get everything up to like a roundish sort of number. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We probably don't need these individual ones because I think I've got a bunch of items that cure like anything. But might as well. Soul refresh.
You made up your mind?
And there we go. Do that. And refresh pack. That's the good one. We gotta make sure that we get a bunch of these, even though they're expensive. It doesn't matter. I got a lot of money. Vita Gold cures. Why not? Why not? Vita G bottle. Yeah, we're getting it all. This guy sounds so dumb. He made up your mind. All right, dude, I have $3 million to give you. What is your problem?
Made up your mind?
Made up your mind? Why are you giving me so much money in business? Holy crap, just stop it. Stop with all this stuff.
Everything you need? Hey.
Okay, now we'll go see Chihiro. The parental issued, brown-haired, dead mom, absent father character. Let's save, in case I make any bad choices with this. And Chihiro! Let's go see her. Yes, we can grow closer soon. Meet with Chihiro. Let's head to where Chihiro is. And then also on Monday, this will be good too, because on Monday we'll be able to like, see, well, no, we won't be able to see on Monday if she is level upable. Maybe we'll just get a dating site URL for her regardless. She's rank 6. Do you think we could, like, if we pick one person, either her or Mitsuru? Because like, who all is available? Do you think we can maybe get one more fully maxed out? Because what level is Mitsuru? She's here too. Sorry I'm so indecisive. I'm all scatterbrained right now. Mitsuru's rank 7. Who should we max out? Chihiro or Mitsuru? Chat. Chihiro or Mitsuru? I believe have I got an Empress? Do I need to run and get another one again? Crap, I don't have Empress either. Vera, can we do a poll? Can we do a really quick poll to see who we should... Because it might be nice, I guess, to reject Mitsuru. I feel sad rejecting Chihiro. I have a question. What days... I'll look at the bottom of the chat. Can somebody look up and tell me what days Mitsuru is available? While I read some more of the chat and make sure my vent is open because it's hot in here. I'm going to read some chat. Let's see. Vera says... Yup, was the first vote. Crystal says, laughing, I love twigonometry. I feel pretty good about that. I feel proud of that. Quiggy said, yeah, I realize now, but a fun poll, I'm happy to have made it. Huh?
To a wed thu sat.
To wed thu sat. Okay, so yeah, we could totally max out. Mitsuru if we do this. So yeah, let's do that. I'm sorry that this does mean more wandering around. If anyone's lurking, like, when is he gonna do something? It's like that scene in Avengers where it's like, you know, talking about Bruce Banner getting angry. It's like, that's my secret. I'm always angry. It's my secret. I never do anything. You worry because you're confused, and you're confused because you don't know what to believe. Humans are frail creatures. It's hard for us to stand on our own 2 feet. My advice to you youngsters is to make friends and believe in them with all your heart. I feel like there were times that didn't work out great for Joker. Okay, I do think we are going to need to, like, you know... Actually, we're just gonna get rid of... I was gonna say we'll have to fuse something, but just for the sake of speed, we're just gonna ditch Justice. Those yen are gone, and we need an Empress for Mitsuru, and then we'll go hang out with her. Let's see. Crystal says, oh, prediction. Weedle says, he lies. He kick puppy. Quigeta said, I say we wait till maybe after Aigis Max. I think it's because of the days, because like on Monday, Aigis is probably going to be the only one of those two, like between Aigis, Mitsuru, oh, the poll is done. Mitsuru won, 80% of the votes. That's what we'll do. Aigis, Mitsuru, and Chihiro. Only Aigis will be available on Monday. So unless the next entire week is going to be occupied by cutscenes, and this is our last chance to hang out with somebody, then... I think we're gonna be good.
Pleased take a look.
And if we do get launched into cutscene heck for a week, then I will just reload and we'll go back and we will do Aigis instead. Deal? I think it's a deal. All right, so we need Empress. We're just gonna get the cheapest one.
Please take a look.
Yeah.
So you'll be summoning this one?
Yeah, that persona, that looks like a
Very
rich
well,
girl.
it's yours. Are you finished?
All right, now we're back on track. Chris says, yep, Quick Katie. Quick Katie said 9 days remaining. What's the thing? I've never played, huh?
Deal. It is after all. Persona 3 Reload.
Persona 3 Reload, even though I think reloaded twice, maybe 3 times, because I keep forgetting. I reload saves. I save scum. But I forget about those other things. But yes, thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. But yeah, the 9 days remaining thing reminds me, I've never played Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. How many days was it that you have in that game? Is it 3 days or something like that? Oak says, oh dang, Logan might finish it soon. You were right. Lucy says, lol, it was very Japanese. Students in there, yukata and all that. Too many people for me. But I'm glad I went at least once. Nice, I'm glad. Even if it's a bit, like, much. I'm glad. Quick Kitty says, ooh, Utah. Lucy says, how you doing? That sounds like a lot of driving. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be a long day. But it's gonna be fun. A friend is getting married. I should get out of the house and interact with people and be more social, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna be a long day. The downside is I'm not gonna have time to like go home and change clothes in between work and that, so I'm gonna have to like be at work in like a button-up shirt and a tie and everything. So, yeah, it'll probably be kind of wrinkly by the time I get to the wedding. Oh, Robo, what are your plans for today? If you aren't busy, I was hoping you would join me to see another movie. I feel as if we can grow closer because of blah, 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 blah. Yes, spend time with Mitsuru. Fantastic. There's no one I'd rather go with than you. She likes us. She almost admitted she likes us. Huh?
I pass you the friend is getting married baton.
Oh, that's right, because you were just at your friend's wedding. But this one will be easier than, because remember there was several weeks ago, a friend of mine was getting married in St. George, Utah, which is like a 6 or 7 or 8 hour, no, it wasn't 8 hours. It was like, yeah, it was only about 4 or 5 hour drive. 4 or 5 hour drive. Why was I thinking 6 or 7 or 8? But anyway, that was a long drive. And it was a round trip in one day. It wasn't even an overnight thing. So it was like 4 hours down, 4 hours back. But I carpooled with friends. And so that was nice. This will probably be solo. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Never mind me. Let's get going. Oh. Oak says, yeah, you probably shouldn't try to beat the game tonight if you aren't able to go late. See,
I've been
that's...
interested in seeing that film for a while now. It was a fascinating watch.
Yeah, thank you. It is a very fascinating watch. It's a calculator watch, Mitsuru. The ladies are repulsed by it, honestly. I wish they were attracted to it.
Logan, did you just do yourself again?
What, by saying that I'm in Utah? No, I've told you guys before that I'm in Utah. There's a lot of Utah that's like 4 hours away from St. George.
Docs.
And no, I think that's fine. I have been more careful because Beowulf gets on my case when I say too many personal details. But I even have like a tag on the stream that says Utah. Because I'd love it if like more Utah streamers like popped in and said, hi, how you doing? Huh?
You do realize that with the information you just said, I could technically create and circle radius of the area.
Oh, here's the thing. I have already given more than enough information that if people really wanted to stalk me, you could, which I probably shouldn't do, but also let's be honest, I've got like 800 and something followers on here. This is not a huge channel. I am in very little danger of being legitimately stalked. But thank you very much, Tiff for the 20 bits and Queen Katie for the 10 bits. Thank you. Okay, let's keep going with this.
While the road trip plot was nothing out of the ordinary, the way the characters expressed their emotions was masterful.
We seriously went and saw like a road trip movie with Mitsuru. Oh, that's right, because her whole thing is that she wants to hop on the motorcycle and just like drive off and disappear without telling anybody. So that probably really resonates with her, actually.
When the main character left everything behind to go on a journey, that really struck a chord with me.
See? It's her whole thing.
And then in the final scene, he decided to return to his normal life. I wonder if he was happy with that decision.
Oh no, Mitsuru's wondering if she should try at home what the movie says don't try at home. But yeah, Oak, like you were saying, I feel like the other Persona games, even after you beat the boss, there's like an hour and a half, something like that, of cutscenes, and the boss fight can be long. So I am not planning on it, but it might happen. Like I said, the evenings in this game were just like going to the arcade. Veer said 30-minute prediction. Oak says, from what I remember when I beat Reload, I was in the ending for like 3 full hours almost. Again, I feel very vindicated in my thoughts on this. Quickity said, bruh, I'm literally 1 cent off from buying the 510 bits option, just 1 cent. Oak says, betting almost all my bits on, no, I'm sorry, you rejected Aigis. What? No, she was like second. Here, okay, here's why. Here's the reason why, Oak. It's because you can't do any like dating activities with her. Like she didn't even gain a personality until after Christmas. So like I was like waiting to find out whether I would romance her or Fuka. And for a while I was thinking maybe Yuko, but Yuko was like third best girl compared to the two of them. And then like once it was like mid-December, it's like I gotta lock in. I gotta choose somebody. There's obviously gonna be like a Christmas date event coming up, and I cannot date, or protagonist cannot date Aigis. And so it's just kind of like, well, okay, Fuka. And then, sorry, Aigis, you're out of luck. I guess you should have become human sooner, girl. But I do like Aigis. But the choice was taken from me, and I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not gonna have protagonist cheat on his wife. This is wrong.
Say, have you ever thought of running away to a place like that? Somewhere far away where no one knows who you are?
I literally transferred to this school less than a year ago. I did that exact thing. Yes. No. Okay. I feel like she will like yes, because she wants to feel like that it's normal to think that stuff. So I would say,
She should have Detroit become human sooner.
She should have. I still love. Oh crap. I can't remember so many of the names from Detroit Become Human. Was it Kara or Kara? The robot girl. She was like super cute, and she had a really adorable short hairstyle. She was great. Although the best was obviously the the buddy cop bromance in there. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Tiff. I appreciate that. But yeah, we'll say yes. I think she'd like that.
I see. So you feel that way too sometimes.
No music notes?
I'm not saying I wish to leave everything behind. It's just that every now and then, the things that matter are the very things that hold you back. The future of the company, the weight of my responsibilities. Sometimes I even wish that I wasn't shackled by the Kirijo family name.
Well, good news. Just get married to Akihiko, and then you can be shackled to the Sonata name. Huh?
Oh, I forgot to say. Hey, Logan, this is in romance flag rank.
Oh, okay. Was that the romance flag? Was saying yes? I've thought about that before. Did I trigger it? I was just trying to get music notes explode out of her head. I want to reject her. I'm sorry, but I feel very, very, very correct in my assessment of Mitsuru as a character and a romance option. The reason we're in the chat, the Quick Kitty said he already has a wife. Oak says, does that mean he did romance Fuka? He should have waited. That's what I did. But then there'd be like no point to the romance, because there'd be like no date. I mean, I guess you'd have the final rank, which would be like they'd be together or something. But I don't know, the Christmas, and here's the thing. Fuka and protagonist, they held hands. It was very lewd, but they held hands. I don't know if you can even do that with a robot. Can you hold hands with a robot? I'm not sure. Let's see. Vera said, we pinned a comment as tribute for the fallen Aigis believers. Quickity said, don't worry. Most of these clips are for during the credits. Oh, that's a good call, because the credits will probably be long. Said, I have 4 clips for the actual boss. 4 for the boss? Oak says, this is so much worse than all the characters who died in the game. Quickity said, just know I trimmed down so many unneeded clips from the spreadsheet. Said, on it, and I have bits now. And Tim with the hydrate command will hydrate, and then we'll continue this hangout here. Also, it's worth noting that the longer it takes me to complete the base game, the longer I have until I have to somehow find money to get episode Aigis. I still haven't pre-ordered it yet, because that costs money.
understand that I can't afford to think this
No,
way.
you can literally afford anything. You're like crazy rich, Mitsuru. You're richy rich.
I don't know if this counts as spoilers, but the Aigis romance is much more lewd. They get freaky as you can be when you are a robot.
I am concerned now. I remember you guys telling me that the Naoto romance in Persona 4, that the stuff about that being lewd, that like she gave him a tracking device or something like that, a GPS thing, and then they were like getting together and it faded to black, and it was like distance between them became 0 meters or something like that. So I don't. I feel like the whole thing with Elizabeth was rather freaky. I wish Elizabeth was both romanceable as an actual girlfriend rather than just a one-night stand, and age-appropriate for protagonist, because Elizabeth is delightful. And thank you so much for the 10 bits.
Complaining like this.
Appreciate that, Oak. Thank you.
How pathetic. Talking to you has become something of an outlet for me. I'm sure you're sick of it by now.
Oh, I was sick of you long before we started talking, Mitsuru. Vent all you want. This isn't like you. Crap, what is she like? On the one hand, I feel like she'd kind of like saying it's not like her, because I think she likes the idea of breaking out of the box that she's placed herself in. But at the same time, she obviously likes protag, so I think vent all you want. I think she'd like that, so we'll go with that.
That's
Hey!
very kind of you. The offer is quite tempting. I hope you know what you're getting into.
You know what? Anything for the social links. Mitsuru seems to trust me. I feel like our relationship has grown. So the yes or no question about like leaving town, that had to have been the romance flag, right? Okay, Oak says, I keep avoiding the spoilers for the people who die in this game, but then I forget, Logan is in January. Yeah, a lot of people. And
While we're on the topic, there's something I'd like to ask you.
last time, someone came back from the dead. So that was delightful. Oak says, like, I can tell him. Quick Kitty said, salute to Vero. Thank you for not making me waste the bits. And then Oak says, I just feel weird because I'm in August. Oh, on like watching on the VODs. Okay, so she has something to ask. Well, maybe this will be the romance flag.
Hypothetically, let's say that I was interested in someone right now.
And she's blushing. Like, is it wrong that I do dislike how quickly and easily every single girl falls in love with the protagonist in these games? It really, I mean, maybe it's just my own acknowledgement that I have the worst luck with girls, but it just feels so unrealistic and wrong. I know it's for wish fulfillment and so that anybody can romance whoever they want, but still.
I knew I could never be with him, but even so, I couldn't help but harbor these feelings.
Well, Mitsuru, you are correct that you cannot be with him.
Would that be wrong? Keep in mind, this is a what-if scenario.
You know, I'm gonna headcanon the protagonist thinks she's talking about Akihiko. Wait, huh?
Simple answer. Protag isn't princess in the same way that Snow White summons animals. The girls are animals.
Wait, so hang on. Are we saying that in Snow White, when all the like chipmunks and squirrels and birds and everything, when they descend upon Snow White to do her chores, that they're only doing it because they want to get it on with Snow White? Is that what we're saying? That all those little animals are like, ah, yeah, this 12-year-old girl. Because that's the other thing. Wasn't she only like 12 or 13 or 14 or something like that in Snow White? So weird. It reminds me of the webcomic where you have the queen and she says, you know, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And he's like, Snow White. The next panel is the queen going, isn't she like 12? And then the mirror is in prison. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Queen Katie. I appreciate that. Okay, so obviously it's not meant to be, is gonna make her sad. So that's up to you. As I said, I'm headcanoning that protagonist is kind of oblivious and thinks she's talking about Akihiko.
Up to me.
Yes, you have free will. Well, you don't really have free will. You're a character in a video game. But let's pretend.
Ah, there you are.
Have we heard this voice before? It's gonna be somebody from the Kirijo group, right? He sounded very flamboyant. Ah, There you are.
Hey, Mitsuru! I've been looking all over for you. So this is where you've been.
Oh, I'm trying to remember because it's been a while since we hung out with her. Not like as long as some of the characters like Miyamoto or you know, whoever. But is she like in an arranged engagement? So maybe this guy is like her fiance that her family chose for her?
Come on, let's go.
What? Wait a minute. I didn't make any plans with you for today.
Oh, so I got a question then. I have a question. Because obviously, like, she's going to reject him. If we didn't hit that romance flag, would she get married to man in... Was he well-dressed man or man in suit? What was he called?
What does it matter? I managed to secure an opening in my schedule tonight. I'm a very busy man, you know. As a simple student, you're just going to have to work around it.
I wish he had his own character portrait and then he just looked really obnoxious.
I can't. I've already made plans.
I'm her plans.
Do you know how long I spent looking for you?
Did you not try calling or texting her?
Don't tell me you have something more important to do than spend time with me.
Was he seriously just wandering the streets of town until he happened to run into her in front of a movie theater?
Why the long face?
Ah!
You're supposed to be my fiancé, you know.
I was right. I eventually remembered he's your fiance. Let me read some more in the chat. Vera says, salute! Oak says, September now, actually. Crap, I gotta like upload another, or not upload, but I gotta post it to YouTube, another bunch of VODs. I've got like 24 of them that I still need to put up there. So Oak, if you run out of VODs to watch, I will put some more up soon. Probably won't be tomorrow because I'm gonna be super busy, but soon! I'll try my best to remember to do it. When maybe Monday or Tuesday. Krista with a salute, and Vera said, it's like an open portal. Vera said, to the future! Oak says, yeah, I'm so sad he romanced Fuka instead of Aigis. I was so excited that this game had a robot girl, and a robot girl with short hair at that. But again, blame the game for like not giving her a personality till the end. I did enjoy like a lot of little things she's done since getting the personality. I liked her little text message with all the cat emojis. And last time when we did the chairman spy camera video, when she just looks into the camera and is like, you who, she's very funny. I do like her. But at the same time, Fuka has scored some major wife points as well. I still think back to that moment when we were all studying together and Junpei was trying to get everyone to go like, woo! And I was like, oh, come on, Fuka. I want to hear you go woo. And it goes to Fuka and she's like, woo! I'm like, I love Fuka. Vera with an F in the chat. Oak says, I like Fuka, but it's Aigis. Well, I guess. Quick 80 said, you're close to my first clip spam, I think. Wait, I am? Oh, you're talking to Oak. It's September. Okay. Yeah, because October is when things went downhill, right? Vera says, I don't know why, but Aigis feels like the canon one somehow. Each game kind of feels like it has one, at least to me. So I feel like in Persona 4, the canon love interest seemed to be Rise, but maybe that's just because she was like so aggressively going after her protagonist. But still, she can't hold a candle to Chie. Chie is like best in the entire series. And Persona 5, I don't know, I felt like they really pushed Makoto a lot. Especially since they would do stuff like the bit when we were all sneaking into Sojiro's house and he comes back and we get caught and she gets scared. She's already down the ground. She's like grabbing protagonist's leg and everything like that. So I felt like Makoto was the one for that. And this game, Aigis definitely feels like I don't know. Maybe it's just because right from the get-go she was so clingy to protagonist. She definitely feels like the canon. But here's my question. Who is the canon mascot of each game? Because I did see that the new Astrobots, is that the new PlayStation game? That they've got skins for Persona characters, that in Persona 3, they've got Aigis, in Persona 4, they've got Teddy, and in Persona 5, they've just got Joker. And I saw some people online debating over whether these were, in fact, the mascots. Some people were saying, well, Morgana should have been the mascot for Persona 5. Other people saying Koromaru should have been the mascot for Persona 3. But I feel like Aigis, even though she's a person, is a mascot. But anyway, I should stop talking. Nobody tunes in here to hear me yap. I should play some game.
Honestly, I thought you understood our arrangement. If you're going to be my future wife, you'll need to learn some obedience.
I don't like this guy. But it's okay because I don't like Mitsuru. They are allowed to get married.
Why must you and your family always be so difficult?
I mean, your father is terrible. The way he died like that? So inconvenient for my schedule.
Well, at least your father's not
Whoa!
around anymore, so that's something of a
He
relief.
actually played the dead dad card? This guy is awful.
I imagine you feel the same.
That she's glad that her dad isn't around anymore? Punch him!
How dare you say that?
You know what? Don't punch him. Kick him in the crotch. Calm down, Mitsuru. Now, we can say, yeah, don't insult her father. I don't care about Mitsuru, but dude was cool. He had an eye patch. Don't insult her father. Okay, she liked that, yeah. I think that feels like enough sparkles that hopefully we won't have to use a dating site URL for her.
Thank you.
Okay, you're still here? This is between me and well-dressed man. Out of the way, Mitsuru.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the Princess Protag.
This is none of your business. Get lost. Come on, Mitsuru. You know how this works. Corporate management is not child's play. No matter how smart you are, you're still going to need my knowledge and experience. And the Kirijo Group still needs the cooperation of my company. Doesn't it?
Mitsuru, I told you earlier, kick him in the crotch. I feel like that will solve all of your problems in this situation. By the way, I keep glancing over at Streamlabs, and I'm still weirded out at how much more high def my camera looks like after I cleaned it last night during the stream. I say cleaned, I wiped it down with water. It's weirding me out. I'm seeing like way too much detail on my face.
Yes.
Good girl, Mitsuru. I knew you would listen to reason. Now, let's go. I've made reservations for us at a luxurious restaurant.
I'm gonna be honest, Mitsuru, a luxurious restaurant does sound pretty good.
All right. I wish you hadn't seen that. Thank you for today. It was quite fun.
Okay, bye forever.
sorry.
Oh, well,
Really.
all right, that's fine.
Please excuse me.
Okay. Don't give in! You're sure about this? I mean, I feel like you're sure about this is respecting her agency, but I feel like don't give in is more encouraging. So let's just do that. Don't give in!
It's all right.
Okay, we've gotten plenty of music notes. Yeah, we definitely don't need to use a dating site URL on her, right?
I appreciate the sentiment, though.
Come on, Mitsuru, hurry up. By the way, you.
No, he's the guy in the next one, in Persona 4. I'm Makoto Yuki. How you doing?
Who do you think you are, worming your way into her favor?
I wormed my way into her favor because she said she'd still love me even if I was a worm.
You ought to know your place in society.
He's the protag. He's literally the central focus of everything, bro.
A commoner like you isn't even fit to breathe the same air. Don't you understand? You're just a nuisance. Unbelievable.
You know, I feel like he pegged me pretty accurately right there. Let me read a few more comments in the chat. This one hangout itself has taken a lot longer than I expected. Let's see. Aigis says, evening. How you doing, Aigis? So good to see you. Oak said, I mean, to be fair, Aigis is basically as canon, especially compared to the other options. I do think that our good friend Ray in the community makes a very compelling argument in favor of Fuka, though, which is usually just a picture of like a Fuka plush or something, but it's very compelling. Oak says, I've officially given up literally all of my channel points that Logan won't beat it tonight. Well, you may be in for a win. We shall see. Like I said, I'm still proceeding at my normal pace no matter what. Oh, here's a poll. Can people be mascots? Mascots are animals. Mascots are objects. People can be mascots. Oh, look. What's this? Oh, this little puppy? I'm going to vote for the puppy. Yeah, for a second, I thought it was a bear. I'm voting for the little puppy.
There's a world of difference between you and us. Mitsuru, take care not to associate with his kind anymore.
Enough.
Oh, now she's going to stand up to him.
Mitsuru?
I I said that's enough!
Oh, you saw that little thing overhead? That means her social link with him is now reversing.
I won't let you insult him!
What? Why are you getting so angry?
Cause it's good to be the princess, baby!
This is someone I have a great deal of respect for. If you insult him, you insult me!
You know, as much as I don't like Mitsuru as a character, her voice actress is doing a great job on these lines.
Mitsuru? What are you saying? You would side with him over me?
It's okay, bro. Maybe she'll let you watch from the closet.
You said there was a world of difference between you and him.
Oh, and she's gonna say you're right, cause he's so much better than you.
Well, you're right.
Ha!
You can't compare to him at all.
Called it. Let's see. Tiff says, wait, Logan has Messiah and it's level 99? Who are you and what have you done with the real Logan? Well, I also still have Orpheus as well, and he's like level 90 something? He's close. I'm also technically able to one-shot the Reaper now. So that's nice. But yeah, I did do some fusion. But okay, this game showed how to convince me to do fusion. Elizabeth asked me. And Elizabeth is wonderful. I don't care about those twin lowly prison wardens in Persona 5. I didn't care about, I don't even remember her name. Was it Margaret in Persona 4? But except I think it was the fox that always gave us the quests, right? But Elizabeth is great.
He stands on his own 2 feet, challenging fate with his own strength of will.
Mitsuru, please stop breaking the fourth wall. It's really creepy when you look down the barrel of the camera like that.
Seeing his outlook on life has inspired and influenced me countless times.
Oh, she's gonna say, she wants to say, I love him.
I want to be with him.
You can one-shot the Reaper? Proof or IT didn't happen.
It happened in last stream. If you want, after this we can save, run into the, we won't save when we get there, but we'll head into Tartarus and one-shot the crap out of the Reaper. Do you want to do that, Tiff? Oh, and the poll is over, the little picture of the dog won with 72% of the vote, Queen Katie contributing 280 channel points. But yeah, I'll totally go and one-shot the Reaper. But if I do, you have to say that I'm cool, maybe? No, that's asking too much of any human being. You have to say that I was correct, that I'm not alive. I don't know. But yeah, we could do that if you really want to. What?
Put tag right now, Mitsuru. I appreciate the thought. I have a wife though, Fuka. You know, the person that keeps us alive.
Okay, that's the thing, Queen Katie. Huh?
Deal.
Okay, well, we'll try and be quick because I'm sure everybody else saw me one-shot the Reaper last time because we did it during last stream. We tested out the latest Thayer G that we got thanks to Beowulf's tips about fusion. But yes, Queen Katie, here's the thing. Why have Protagonist and Fuka apparently not told anybody else in the dorm that they're dating? They both live there. Why are they keeping it a secret? Or are we just gonna say that Mitsuru is just so hoity-toity above everything that she just doesn't realize that, like, you know, Protagonist and Fuka are spending every afternoon just like making out on the couch in full view of everyone, and Mitsuru just walks in like, oh, good to see that Leader is teaching Fuka CPR in the upright position too. Well, I suppose that could be situationally useful. I don't know. But thank you, Queen Katie and Tiff, for the bits. So she wants to, I do want to see Protagonist go like, wow, girl, oh.
Now.
Right now?
And forever.
You want to be with him? Now and forever? What are you trying to say?
This sounds like it's not just a romance flag. This is the full-on confession.
You're supposed to be my fiancé. Are you implying I'm beneath this nobody?
I do want
that back this instant, Mitsuru.
I do want to headcanon that Protag is still oblivious to her feelings and that he's thinking like, oh, we're clearly pretending to be in love to get this gentleman's goat.
It's not too late to ask for forgiveness. Think about the future of your company.
I will not apologize.
Yes, before you ask, this is just the Romus flag rank. The actual confession is next rank.
How is that not a confession? She is screaming in public, I want to be with him now and forever! How is that not a confession? Huh?
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh
You're
man.
going to reject a rich girl who isn't used to rejection whatsoever? Yikes.
I forgot. Yeah, she has the whole like execution running joke where Akihiko's like, don't make her upset. She'll execute us. It's gonna get bad. What?
Man in suit, you're meant to be with me. Pro tag, womp womp.
I would love it. I want, yeah. It's not even like going womp womp, but just going womp womp. Just like saying it as very dry as possible. But Queen Katie, Vero, and Tiff, thank you all for the 10 bits. Again, I don't see how this is not a confession. This is not even just a confession. This is a public confession. This is an announcement of her intentions. This is kind of like, did they do things in old-timey times, old-timey days, whatever, where like people would take out an ad in the newspaper to like announce loving someone or something like that. I'm not even sure how that works. Let's see, I'll read some more. Quick Katie says, Shinya, yeah, that was who it was, the gamer king, yeah? Oak says, wait, Logan never maxed Chihaya? She's so broken, how? Okay, a couple of reasons in my defense. Number one, it took me forever to start her romance because for the longest time I didn't have enough money because you need like 100,000 yen, and for some reason I was just really poor in the early stages, so I got a late start on her. Another thing is just that she was a romance option who was age inappropriate for Pro Tag, and I just kind of grouped all them together. And for another thing, I just kept forgetting she was there. I kind of avoided going to that part of town because I despised Oya so much. I did get far enough along with her that we could like use some of her fortune telling stuff to do like, to give like a boost to other people's social links and stuff like that. But yeah, last we saw her, I think, she had an argument with the head of the cult that she belonged to, and I hope it turned out okay. I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. She will not apologize.
I want to be with him. You're not the one supporting me in my time of need. The group will do just fine on its own. We don't need help from a weasel like you.
Mitsuru's gonna feel really... She's gonna regret her choices when she finds out we reject him. Or reject her, excuse me.
As of today, we'll have nothing to do with each other. And if you dare to attempt some petty retaliation, then next time you'll have the full might of the group to contend with.
And we blew up an entire school 10 years ago. Don't think we won't kill you.
Get out of here, you Philistine! I don't want to see your face ever again!
Oh, she called me a Philistine. Oh!
Grandpa! Grandpa!
Calling for his grandpa. Wait, oh, did you see the bright pink flower he had on his lapel? Wow. Mitsuru, you have ruined your life because you have a crush. What have you done? Oh, and she's gonna say that she was just pretending and saying that? Or something, maybe? Oh, no. Things are gonna be really awkward between us and Mitsuru back at the dorm. I decided to return to the dorm and avoid eye contact with Mitsuru. I hope this will be the evening she's available to read, because we still need to do that one last time. She's the final, like, characteristic we need to unlock.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hello. That's all I have to say. Oh, no, she's still there. Darn it, Mitsuru. I need to unlock you. Everybody else has been really good about unlocking their crap. And then you're reading down here, sit upstairs with me. Kiko, not gonna watch TV with you. Let's talk to everybody. We got Fuka. Hey, Fuka. Hey, baby. Can I help you? Let's talk.
By the way,
Career consultation is coming up. I've already decided on going to college. Oh, crap. Is that gonna, like, erase a day? I hope it doesn't erase one of our hangout days. It wasn't a difficult decision to make. I mean, I couldn't think of anything I wanted to do besides study, but it's hardly a decision I can say I chose for the sake of my own future, is it? Maybe that's not true. I have no idea. We should say that's not true, right? Because that's the encouraging thing, because she's being hard on herself. It's hardly a decision I can say I chose for the sake of my... Yeah, that's not true.
well,
Well, it might be fine for now, but I'll have to make a real decision someday. I need to have a broader outlook for my future.
Huh?
Check calendar to see.
Oh, I keep forgetting that's a thing. Thank you, Vero. I will after we're done talking to Fuka. Thank you. Calendar. So let's see. Okay, it's listed as career consultation, but it doesn't say anything in particular. Like, because what does it say when there's no school? Oh, red means no school, right? So it's white. I love how it still goes into February. National Foundation Day. Oh, no Valentine's Day. Okay, so that I'm assuming that means that we're fine for Monday. All right, we got to talk to everybody, and then we got to do Tiff's request of going and one-shotting the Reaper for all of you, so you can see that I'm telling the truth.
Oh,
I saw a TV show the other day that said family environment influences your career choice. Whether someone grows up in a strict household or a lenient one, all of that affects how a person relates to others. It's kind of complicated, huh?
Good talk, kiddo.
what?
The timing for this couldn't be worse. We have to figure out what we want in the future? Now, of all time? Seriously? Oh, what about you, Robocoon? Do you know what you want to do?
Oh boy,
Oh,
I can't wait for our Valentine's Day event with Fuka. I hope she has flower-themed chocolates.
It's so unfair. Like, why can't we joined, when was it that we moved into town? It was like March or April. I think we deserve a Valentine's hangout. I mean, maybe there'll be like one, maybe it'll be something like we really quickly zip through a bunch of cutscenes after the final boss, and one of them be Valentine's Day. I'm not hopeful for that though, because A, it's not on the calendar. And B, well, okay, I was gonna say, part of me feels like this game is a lot more fatalistic than the other Persona games, especially since the theme seems to be, as you all have mentioned, coming to terms with the inevitability of your own death, right? And so it seems like happy endings aren't in the cards. Most of the social links have sad endings. Although Chidori did come back to life, so that was a happy ending. But you guys said that wasn't in the base game, so I have a sinking feeling that it's not gonna be happy. Maybe, I mean, protagonist might even die. Cause like, if it's about coming to terms with the inevitability of your own death, maybe the ending's gonna be him coming to terms with the inevitability of his own death and then inevitably dying. I don't know. And so, but that would make Fuka a widow, and that'd be too sad. Maybe we should have like dated the worst person, just to do that to the worst person. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Queen Katie. I appreciate that. Okay, well, do you know what you want to do? It's like, I'm just gonna avoid her question. Well, how about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have an idea.
And then you're not gonna tell me? Okay. There's Junpei. I think that's everybody. Nobody's upstairs, right? Okay, so let's save, and then we're gonna show Tiff my might. Okay, so we got save. And Fuka! Fuka, this isn't gonna actually be reality because I'm gonna rewind time and overwrite this. Let's go to Tartarus real quick.
Yes.
All right, then let's meet in the usual place. I'll let the others know. See you there.
Also, Tiff, I gotta show you how mighty my Orpheus is so that you'll know this is really me and not an imposter. He's my Pikachu. Or for me, Sizer, because Sizer's my favorite Pokemon. Vera says, Akechi, Ken, and Chihiro? Wait,
Yes.
are those who you were listing as mascots? Logan, may I have a moment of your time? Oh crap, there's a cat! Is this the Michan-san cat? You guys were saying? Maybe I will need to do a Tartarus run off stream instead of this little quick venture in here. So there's gonna be a cat. Floor 238. Well, off you go. Okay. Oh crap, my Theurgy, I left here with my Theurgy gauge maxed out. Okay, so we're gonna have to really quickly max Protect's Theurgy gauge. So let's go to 236. Sure, doesn't really matter. And I wanna show Tiff how mighty my Orpheus is. Look at those stats. Look how strong he is. I still haven't been able to find a resist dark card, sadly. But okay, let's run. Oh, this is just one of these types of floors. Go to the next floor. Oak says to Vero, oh my gosh, I never realized that. Oak says, Nanako too. Wait, are we calling Nanako a mascot? Kuigata said, technically Nanako too, but she had a good ending, lol.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Wait, are we talking about traitors? What was the context? Because Akechi and Ken, Ken,
This place is so
Quick said, excuse me, Weedle says, I'm so eepy, but me no wanna eep and Logan 11 day till I move to Utah, so woo. Are you excited? Huh?
Strike attacks are its weakness.
It's about justice, Pete.
Oh, the Justice people, that's right, because, wow, that's how far back in the conversation I am? When we were talking about parental issues and brown hair, dead mom and absent father, holy crap. Wait. Yeah, because Akechi's mom was saying, wow, oh, okay. Yeah, huh. Well, how about that? But yeah, Weedle, are you excited to come here to Utah? Because you've been here before, so you know what it's like. You visited. Are you and Beowulf going to become like roommates? Chris said, and thank you very much for the 10 bits in case I didn't already say Vero. Okay, yeah, let's see. What do we got? It doesn't really matter. Let's just get some of this. So again, I just need to get my Theurgy gauge maxed out, and then I'm going to show Tiff, and then Tiff will understand and have to. You got to say something nice about me if I succeed. I don't know what the nice thing is because people shouldn't say nice things about me. My imposter syndrome says no to that. Let's see. Crystal says Taviro sounds like the protag in Beetlejuice. We're talking about Lydia Dietz.
They don't seem very strong.
Lightning. Okay, let's just do that. Lightning. Bow. Oak says, do we know the fate of Chihiro's parents? I can't remember. I don't know. I'm like, all I remember from our hangouts is that she is very in love with Protagonist, very obviously, that she wanted to buy a manga but hid it at the bookstore so she'd have money later once she saves up her allowance. And there was an opportunity where we could have offered to smooch her or hold her hand. And apparently, if I had said smooch, oh, here we go. Whole party's Theurgy gauges will completely fill. Perfect. Then it would have reversed it, but I didn't because I was loyal to Fuka. Let's see. Quick says shrugs. I went up to rank 2 and never looked back.
Now on to the next.
Let's open this. Might as well. 68 Twilight frags. I'm almost broke. What do we got? Crit rate amp. Okay, so in that case, we can just wait right here. So we gotta do a 4-minute timer for the Reaper. And I was part of the 4 minutes is already gone, obviously. Let's do that, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you, Tiff. Let's see. Quick said, already, hang on. I gotta pause. I gotta go to this menu in order to scroll the chat. Oak says, I maxed her and I can't even remember lol. I think her dad isn't present, but I don't remember her mom. Vera said, didn't include her because her dad eventually became better. Aw. Quick said, yeah, Mitsuru. Oak says, Mitsuru. Quick said, I need to see how it ends. Tiff says, my vote's for Mitsuru. Crystal says, Mitsuru. Queen Katie said, I never finished her. So yeah, it sounds like there was a pretty strong consensus. Crystal says, Logan, Mitsuru, please. And Oak says, hey. And hang on, I need to scroll some more of the there we go. Tiff says, I don't think we need a poll. I just think we're all choosing Mitsuru. The problem is I couldn't see that was the issue. Whittle says, I win the gamble. I'm staying up. If not, then good night. Oh, if you win the gamble, the gamble's going to be like presented closer to the end of the stream, so it'll be a little while. But I hope you win. I hope you get the points then. Quick said, look, I had Mitsuru all the way to rank 9 right before the final day, so I never saw her finale. So you never even like looked it up on YouTube or anything like that? We just said good night. Bye. Good night, Weedle. Thank you for being here. Look forward to Utah. It's been a little bit toasty lately, but I figure in like another 11 days, maybe things will start to get nice, more autumny. Did I say autumny instead of autumny? That N is silent. What did I do? Mira said, yep, her dad is a deadbeat who left and mother was never mentioned. And here is our current Reaper timer. 125, so we're getting there. Part of me wishes I had installed that mod so Fuka could shout, is that the Reaper? Let's see. Oak gambles all, and now has 0 OBs. Thing is, I actually don't know if those gambling points are the same as your actual channel points. Weedle says, dang, Veer with an F in the chat. Chris says, yeah, we are losing. Oak said, never had any, lol. I already put them in the prediction. Well, so maybe it is the same points. I'm not sure. Crystal says, yippee! Vero says, skill issues. Tip with some gambling. Okay, I need to scroll again. There's so much gambling and it takes up space. Well, Weedle says, I am still rich. And Tiff says, yay! Crystal says, rigged because you a mod. But yeah, but Tiff, since you saw how strong Orpheus was and he's my starter Pokemon in this game, does that give you confidence that I have not been like replaced with a lizard person, a skinwalker, an automaton, anything like that? We're at 221, 222 by the way, so we're getting there. Reaper should be here soon. Vera says, nah, I've lost before, because it says gamble, wink. Pause again for scrolling. Tiff says, Taviro, proof. Weedle said, I can't for like 3 minutes or something. Wait, can't leave or can't gamble because of cooldown? And Vero says, oh. Weedle says, see. Crystal says, no pick equals hoax, Vero. And Vero says, we killed it. Vero says, I'm trying to prove it. Almost to 3 minutes. And keep in mind, there was like a few moments of like running around and stuff. I mean, I guess I should have just like drawn attention to the VOD, but this is like a more fun way to prove it. Crystal says, well, Crystal says, rip. Weedle said, but good night again. Good night, Weedle. Thank you so much for being here. Tiff says, no proof. Crystal says, night, night, Weedle. Exist says, ooh, Majora's Mask is one of my fave Zeldas. I actually really like, I know it's like an old retro one, but I have a very soft spot for Link to the Past. I enjoyed Link Between Worlds very much. Although,
Something dangerous is approaching.
okay, is it on? Oh no, it hasn't reached it. Oh, there's another treasure chest we could try and get, but. So why don't we have you give us Sylphid Aura, just for funsies.
Yes.
And then we'll do this. But yeah, but the thing is that I also really love Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom 2, although if I had to choose, I'd say Breath of the Wild, simply because even though Tears of the Kingdom has the extra crafting stuff, and the Sky Islands and the Underground, so the map's bigger,
Is this reading the Reaper?
it does just feel like a big DLC, you know?
Marchon can sense danger too.
Oh, well, the dog's running right to it. Where is the Reaper? I don't see him on the map. Reaper. Is it because we haven't been to all the rooms? And so he's like in a room we haven't been to yet? I just gotta make sure I do the time. There he is! Ha! There's the Reaper. So watch this! Tiff, believe me! Armageddon! We just one-shot him. Now watch it like somehow miss. I don't think that these things can miss, but I watch it miss. Let's see. Tiff says no proof. Crystal says night night Weedle. Oh, I already read that. See, look! He dissolved into a puddle of Reaper juice. And then we get a nice big shuffle time. And yeah, just gives more experience, because why not? I'm erasing this from the timeline in just a moment. 369,000, level 97. Wow. Maybe I should do this off stream at some point. I feel like I'm probably gonna be like over leveled for the final boss at this point though. So I mean, I should probably stop. Okay, let's go back and reload to where we were before. So Tiff, you gotta say something nice about me now. It's the rules. Oh, that only would have leveled me up 2 levels? Ah, well. Load the save data, yes. So now you know. I am many things, but a liar be not one of them. Let's go to the game shop then. That's probably all we're gonna do Sunday because there's nothing to do Sunday. Dead Stripey Man is already dead. And that's it, really. Let's see, we're still on Messiah, right? Persona, what's his stats now? Yeah, so we'll keep just upping his stats at the game parade. So what do we have? Edgar's House of Fortunes, go for it. Let's see, Crystal doing quote number 140, oh, excuse me, quote number 42. Is that not the best thing ever to befriend a topless lady? Persona 5 Royal, April 24th, 2023. Oak says, laughing. Oak says, after I finish the VODs for P3R, I should watch the P5 and P4 VODs too. The Persona 5, that, just be warned, that is a much longer playthrough than this. This game, I'm a little over 200 hours. That game, I was a few hours shy of 300 hours, the whole thing. So it's long. I think it's still great and worth watching, but yeah.
Wow, Logan, you were right. You are really cool, and you deserve every good thing that's ever come to you and everything that's still on its way.
Okay, good, because there's a lot of things that I haven't
Also, boo.
Ah! You scared me, Tiff. You scared me so much with the boo. But okay, so hopefully that means I'll get some other good things. Thank you so much. And thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. And so you see, I was telling the truth. I am mighty. I am hearty and hale. Let's see. Oak says it'll only take an extra 500 hours or something. That is true. I do have on my YouTube a highlight reel of, it's about, I think, how long is it? Like 20 minutes? Of like what I think are the best moments of the Persona 4 playthrough. Very little actual like combat and boss stuff, actually. But I think it's like the highlight. So feel free to watch that if you don't want to invest like a ton of time into it. And Vera said he doxed himself again, y'all. Okay, if Beowulf is here, I don't know if you've come in yet. I did not. I just said that Ogden is a ways away and St. George is a ways away. St. George like even farther. Beep, 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 beep. I've got a text message. Let's go somewhere. We rarely ever get a day off, so it doesn't feel right to shut ourselves inside the dorm. I don't plan on going somewhere far. Would you care to join me? This is a really weird text to send after you publicly confessed to me and then ran away and avoided talking to me. I don't think she understands how humans socialize with one another. Quickita said, nice and simple, yeah. Oh, to the 500 hours thing. Crystal says, so Logan, is the Pizza Tower patch done yet or waiting for 10 months? Did you guys see this? Okay, hang on. I gotta show you guys this real quick. I posted this onto Twitter, so I had to be able to just pop this up. So here's what I'm gonna do here. Let's go over to my Twitter real quick. When I pulled up Steam, there was like a few games that needed to be updated, and I'm like, I'll just do some really quick little updates on these, like the games that don't require a ton. And so let's put clip viewer. This is what it was saying. I was doing this was after the update was downloaded and just trying to patch 88 megs on the Pizza Tower. And the estimated time remaining was 10 months and 5 days. Oddly enough, not the longest estimation I've seen on Steam. One time it was over a year. But yes, it did finish. Like shortly after I snapped that screenshot, it then went down to just a few minutes and it got it. There's no school today. Tanaka, huh?
Mitsuru, I know I just announced to the world that I'm in love with you. Like, really in love with you. But do you want to pretend that never happened and go off and date on hangout session?
I know, it's just like, it's so weird. I think it's obviously because just the timing of the fact that we happen to have that right before we hit a Sunday when people do those little bonus hangouts. But still, it's weird. And that is the canon of what has now happened on this playthrough. So thank you very much to the 10 bits, Queen Katie. I appreciate that. So she's level 8 now, right? So we only need 2 more hangouts with her. So we do 1 Aigis, 2 Mitsurus. That's 3 days out of the 7. Well, it'll be 6 because today we can't do any hangouts. Does that leave us another 3 days? Maybe except no, we won't be able to do Chihiro. Crap, I should have written down what the days for both Chihiro and Mitsuru and see if we can find some like permutation where we can do both. Except I think Chihiro was like level 6, so we'd need 4. Yeah, so we can't do Chihiro, so it's not gonna happen. Oh well. Tanaka! Please sell me something. Don't say salvation badges again.
I'm good.
No! Oh, you can't have it. Why is ProTag like not already? We should have like Tanaka in our contacts. He should be dialing it like as soon as the show starts. Makes me sad. Okay, let's go talk to everybody. And then I guess we'll probably just go to the arcade 2 more times. And then it'll be Monday and we'll hang out with and max out Aigis. And we'll have accomplished that aspect of that goal for tonight's stream. Okay, nobody's got blue bubbles, okay? And once again, Mitsuru is intentionally looking away from me, trying to avoid. Oh, you see, but she looks over her shoulder when I get near, trying to acknowledge me. Oh, no, look away. Look away. I guess it's just like, what is he doing? Okay. But yeah, there's nothing to do. Hang on, I could go to the shrine and duplicate another card just for the heck of it. I'll duplicate another maybe growth 3 card so that if I ever decide that I go do a Tartarus run off stream, I can level up something while just doing regular things. I'll pray. Let's see. Yes, we want a passive, and we want growth 3 because we only got 2 of those. Yes. Let's see. I gotta read some more in the chat though. Crystal says, oh, 24 minutes. Whoa, I'm like over 45 minutes behind already. I didn't even know we were already an hour into stream. Am I really like just goofing around that much?
You could pray a shrine for somebody's SL, maybe?
Oh, that is true, but I think everybody is like currently ready to level up. I mean, everybody was except we did just hang out with Mitsuru, so assuming that she will level up the next time, because we got like a lot of music notes exploding out of her head. So assuming she is ready to level up, nobody needs to level up. So we will probably do that, or, wait, no, because that takes time though. That makes time pass, doesn't it? So we'll continue to use dating site URLs in the evening as needed for Mitsuru. And when we're done with Mitsuru, maybe we'll do a Chihaya hangout, or not Chihaya, Chihiro hangout. We might have to resort to one of the other people that I don't particularly care for. We shall see though. Yes, we want, oh crap, which do we want? I feel like, yeah, what's lowest on Messiah? Messiah. Agility and magic. Magic is almost maxed out. So that might, if I do another Tartarus run. So let's do agility. Get his speed up. Because I feel like he's not nearly as fast as Orpheus. So yes, we want agility with Real Wheel Racer. Let's see. Vera says, laughing. Lucy says, well, I hope you have fun. Enjoy the trip and time with your friends. I'm glad I could catch a bit of the stream for a bit. Nice to see you again. Bye. Goodbye, Lucy. Thank you. You're already gone. You apparently left 45 plus minutes ago. But thank you so much. You guys, I don't know if y'all realize this. Lucy is fantastic. She's one of my favorite people from way back when I was first starting streaming. You all would do very well to make friends with Lucy because she is amazing. Let's see. Crystal says, Queen Katie, you a bit dumb /J. With the whole like mentioning that how many hours away I am from St. George, Utah. Queen Katie said, for real, for real. Crystal says, oh, Logan, this chat bully you for a living. They definitely can endanger you like you endanger children. Well, if it's only like how I endanger children, because I only do it fictionally in games. So if you fictionally endanger me, which is actually what Nora does, then that's fine. Oak said, little do you know, everyone in chat is secretly evil and have been waiting to get enough information to kill you. There have been like 1 or 2 times I've gotten like weird vibes from like somebody who's popped into chat. But like, I feel cool with pretty much everybody here, I think.
I see you're back.
Oh, you're back. Just 1 week left till the 31st. 1 week since you looked at me, threw your arms in the air and said you're crazy. 5 days since I tackled you. I don't remember the words. Been a long time. Bare Naked Ladies, the band, not the type of person. You probably already know this, but just in case, once we enter Tartarus on January 31st, we won't be able to leave until the battle is over. Losing isn't an option, so spend your time this last week wisely.
Well, we have advanced all of 3 days in the last hour and 17 minutes. So I do feel like it's pretty likely that we're not gonna make much progress. Oh, I don't see Mitsuru. Is she actually upstairs for once? Is she gonna let us read with her? So we'll get her final thing, and we will have, after she ran out, we're just gonna have awkward reading in silence together, huh?
Can you believe it, guys? Nick's fight. Just a week away.
I am so excited about this information. Just 1 week away. That's what I should have done instead of trying to do an old Bare Naked Ladies song. I don't know if anybody even remembers that song, but thank you so much for the 10 bits, Vero. I appreciate it. What?
Akihiko, I am screaming this in loud red text so you know this is important. I am very normal about this.
I just love how awkward it is. At least this isn't like in Ace Attorney, where it's like, if you want to know how to do this, press the E button or stuff like that. We're at least maintaining reality. That he didn't say like, so if you want to save your game, do it before you go in there. But thank you very much, Vero and Queen Katie for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. But yeah, you know what it looks like she's doing? She like ran away after confessing and now she's like, oh, check out my butt. Look at it in these tight white pants. Ooh.
Salut.
So this is the first time we will have talked since that happened. Is going to be awkward reading in silence, and I kind of love it. If you're not too busy, would you care to join me, Robo? Actually, I'd love to hear your opinion on this one book. Looks like there's a book Mitsuru wants to read. Reading together, I don't need academics, but she might gain the final new ability of the entire party. Right now, the Temperance Arcana. How is it still going? I thought that goes for like 24 hours. I got that in the Arcana burst when I did the last Tartarus run, but because like I haven't upped any of my stats, does it keep going until I use it? Whenever you have time is fine, so what you say? Let's read together.
In that case,
All right, I'll go grab that book for you.
I see you're reading a biography of the Empress Dowager from the Qing dynasty.
What do you mean you gave this book to me to read? You said you wanted my opinion on a specific book. You went to your room, got it, handed it to me, sat down and go, oh, I see you're reading the biography of the Empress Dowager from the Qing dynasty. She doesn't know how human beings work.
By many accounts, she was vilified as a ruthless despot during her reign.
So you relate to her?
Then again, these kinds of stories are known to stretch the truth. Oh, pardon me. I'm getting ahead of myself. I should let you read first.
Yeah, I'm not talking. I'm trying to read in silence. Please stop with the yammering. Oh, about my microphone. I'm sorry, microphone. I'm sorry, Michael Rophone. The book recounts one woman's rise to power. It seems she led to...
Logan is going up against Nyx, the final boss. He grips his sword tightly, staring at the beam, but then, a prompt pops up. You have the Temperance Arcana. This will boost your already maxed out courage, just so you know.
Just so you know, fighting this monster, this lady from the moon, is gonna boost your courage with the Temperance Arcana. Thank you very much, Queen Katie, for the 10 bits. That's what it feels like. Why are we even still going through the motions of like giving me points for these stats? When it's like already, it should just just take away those. We don't need to see that anymore. But thank you very much, Queen Katie, for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. It seems she led a turbulent life marked by cunning and backdoor politics. By learning about the exploits of renowned individuals, my academics have improved. Psych. There we go. So there's the 2 points instead of 1 because the Temperance Arcana. Hopefully I won't see that again.
Reading this actually made me think.
Yeah? What's that like?
What is the right way for a person to rule?
With an iron fist.
Too much kindness and you'll be seen as weak. Sometimes a ruler needs to be harsh. Even so, I imagine the Empress Dowager's final years must have been lonely, given that she was feared by her people.
I feel bad. I know I've heard the word dowager, but I don't know what that is. Hang on, I'm gonna Google this. I gotta look up what a dowager is. Dowager definition. A widow with a title or property derived from her late husband. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's like a queen whose king has died. Gotcha.
What do you think?
Oh, about what?
A ruler is responsible for the lives of many others. Is it difficult for someone like that to find happiness like everyone else?
I don't know. I feel like it'd be pretty awesome to be the king. Probably. You just have to try. Hey. We all just find our own happiness. Yeah. It's fine, Mitsuru, yeah.
Yes, you're right. I'm sure the same was true for my father. I believe he found his own form of happiness.
I'm gonna be honest. He didn't look very happy at the end. Kind of upset at Chairman.
You know,
Oh.
thanks to you, I've been able to sit down and reflect on a reading for the first time in a while.
Oh, hey.
It really does help to have a partner going through the same book as you. Being able to discuss the material allows us to broaden our horizons even further.
Did you just get possessed by Junpei?
I don't know. I just like the idea of giving this most like vague, pretending to sound profound answer. But now that you mention it, that would be a very Junpei answer. But Junpei's amazing. I do feel like, and I hope Oak is still here, because like I said, since I'm 45 plus minutes behind, people may have left. But if you're still upset about Aigis, like, crap, actually, no, we can't do that anymore, because I was thinking a while back that the one consolation of Chidori dying was that Junpei could be with Aigis, because I loved him being like a bad influence on her. How many times she would like be saying, Junpei-san said that blah, 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 and she just believing him. Well, darn it, should we not have resurrected his girlfriend with flower magic? Now I feel sad about Aigis again. Huh. So what she's saying, being able to discuss the material allows us to broaden our horizons even further. Mitsuru seems satisfied with our reading. Okay, so what's her new ability we got? Ailment Surge greatly raises critical rate on foes with ailments. Parentheses, with Mitsuru in battle. Well, yeah, duh. Well, I guess some people might have assumed otherwise. Well, as you all know from my fighting style, I don't really use ailments, so or rely on crits.
Such storied figures are often only written about after their passing, but surely sparks of their greatness could have been seen long before.
Halfway through that, not even halfway through, I zoned out. Mitsuru, what are you? I don't even care. I'm sorry.
Sometimes I find myself thinking you have that same potential.
Junpei should be leader. You're exaggerating. You've got a good eye. No, you are exaggerating, girl.
Am I? I'd like to say I'm a fairly good judge of character.
Stop pretending you don't have the hots for me. You shouted it for all to hear at that Port Island station.
In other words, I have faith in your abilities. I hope you're up to the task.
Is there a double meaning to that? Like, what task does she hope I'm up to?
Oh, it's gotten late. We'd best turn in for the evening.
By the way, Vero, I've been meaning to ask, like, now that I did that little, makeshift cleanup of my web camera, and the fact that you can see, like, so many details, like, the pictures I've got hanging on the wall behind me, does that, like, make my eyes even more frightening and scary? Vero?
Let's have another reading session here in the future.
No!
But for now, have a good night.
Mitsuru, A, I would never read with you again. B, you're probably not going to be up here wanting to read again. But so that's good. I feel good that we got all of those done. It took me a while for her, but we've gotten everybody's characteristic. Yay. Let's see. Quick Eddie says, "Hey, now that's complete." To Oak, that's complete slander. I just want to torture him with clips. Tiff says to Crystal, "And dogs. Ligon endangers so many dogs." I don't know who Ligon is. I assume he's like a friend of Beef Longa. Vera said we can force his eyes open until he watches them all. Like this, Vera. Darn it, I was able to blink. Huh?
Your eyes are beautiful, Logan. Don't be so down on yourself.
No, it's just, okay. Sorry, it's a running gag that Vero, and I think to a lesser extent, Crystal, like Vero is scared of my eyes. Something about the blue color. And so I try to catch Vero off guard by just like looking at the stream. Again, with those eyes just wide open. But I do appreciate the compliment, but also, as Rukov would point out, and it's just true, like, I do have such bad imposter syndrome that I do appreciate people being nice and compliments and things like that, but just do keep in mind, there's always gonna be that little voice speaking in the back of my head going, man, Logan, any second now, everybody's gonna realize that you are not worth hanging out with or being friends with. You're an imposter, and they're gonna realize it, and your world will come crashing down around you. There's those eyes, Vero. There they are again. Okay, all right, let's go. I can hear people talking.
You know what?
Chatty female student, I've heard a lot of talk lately about salvation and the world becoming renewed. If everyone ends up getting apathy syndrome, we really might need something like that.
Yep.
Loud female student, yeah, I always hear people talk about it on TV. Oh, by the way, I can't remember if I said it, but thank you for those 10 bits. Oak. Huh, what?
We need a Logan Blue Eyes jump scare emoji.
Well, here's the thing. I do have slots to add more emotes, but like they cost money to commission more emotes. And I think I mentioned the next couple of months, I am going to be like really strapped for cash. I mean, like unbelievably. And again, if Jorge is watching VOD, thank you very much for the help that you gave me with my first month's payment on the financing for the car brakes. But eventually, I would really like to. I have some ideas. I would like to do like a hype one, like pump my fist up in the air like hype or something like that. Crap, I had some ideas for other ones, but yeah, maybe just blue eyes. We should have like a light mode one where it's like being disintegrated by light mode, something like that. But okay, but thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Yeah, loud female student. Yeah, I always hear people talk about it on TV. I thought the cult sounded suspicious at first, but maybe it isn't. I mean, if the whole world believes in it, I'd feel stupid being the only one denying it. Oh, chatty female student is nothing but a filthy conformist. The first bell has rung. She would fail the Ash conformity experiment. Boo-earns. Let's see.
Attention, please.
Oh, it's flight attendant. Attention, please. Your captain will be crashing the plane into the side of a mountain soon. Please make your peace with whatever gods you worship. Let's see. Oak says, yeah, when I finished Reload, it took like 3 hours to finish the credits. So, okay. But you know what? On Tuesday, I should have like enough time to stay up for whatever, because I don't think I have to be up for anything on Wednesday. So Tuesday, we can just like go until we win. And so I think that'll be great. Hopefully you guys could be there for it, because I'm excited for the end, but also nervous about what to do after this game is over, because Persona has been like a pillar of like my online growth. Although that all disappeared as soon as over like 2.5 weeks ago, I got shadow banned on TikTok. Oak says, to be fair, it's mostly because I was crying for an extra hour. Well, I don't think you have to worry about that, because my Irish blood has led me to just bottle up and bury my emotions in a tiny pit in the center of my core. Quick Katie says, Kara, I think. Wow, so we're back talking about Detroit Become Human. Yeah, Crystal says, Kara, love her. Oh, Kara was the best. She was so great. But the whole,
I was gonna suggest maybe play some small demos till you get episode Aigis.
Well, we'll see how long it takes me. Because here's the thing. I've mentioned before that,
I mean, you said the same thing about Danganronpa. Look at you now.
Okay, well, two things. Okay, so first of all, addressing what Queen Katie said, thank you both, Queen Katie and Vera, for the 10 bits. But yeah, so I could play some shorter games, some demos. There is that one demo that for that game that Vera suggested that you were playing on your stream, Queen Katie, that looked kind of interesting, the River Yangtze or something like that. I'd love to play the demo of Final Fantasy 16. I think that looks fine. I'd have to double check to see if my computer can even handle it, though, because I'm not entirely sure if it can. Maybe if I crank the graphics all the way down. But as far as like being able to afford it, here's one thing that I've thought about doing. As you all know, I collect Transformers. But sometimes I'll like get a Transformer that it's like, it only comes in a 2-pack. It's like, well, I only want one in the 2-pack. And so I've got like several Transformers kind of kicking around that like I don't care about. I don't have up on my shelves that are just like taking up space. I've thought about maybe like trying to sell some of them. And if I sell like all of them, I could maybe make a little bit of money, certainly enough to buy episode Aigis. I was gonna say, if any of you want to buy a Transformer from me, you'd have to pay for shipping. I don't know how to calculate shipping. But I was just gonna try to sell to like maybe some local people or something like that. I don't know. But yes, but Vero, about the Danganronpa thing. So here's the thing. Yes, I did say that about when we finished Danganronpa because that was kind of like holding everything together in the early days of the stream. And I was kind of right about that. There were a lot of people who stopped watching, like not entirely forever. Occasionally, like once every like 6 months or so, we'll pop in and say hi. But a lot of our stream and our channel and community regulars went away because they were there for Danganronpa. And I do worry that part of it might happen with Persona, that once Persona's gone, it's like, and if that does happen, I'm not gonna say it will happen with any of you specifically, but if that does happen with anybody also, it's like, well, that's your choice. That I can't blame you if that's what you want to see. But I am nervous, and after I finished Danganronpa, we had like ups and downs. We'd get a game, like I feel like Your Turn to Die and Omori both did really well, but then once they were done, is okay, well, moving on. I guess I do want them to finally finish Your Turn to Die. Oh, I want to do that. But anyway, but yeah, I worry about things, and I overthink too much, as you know. But thank you both for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. But yeah, let me read just a couple more comments, and we'll talk to flight attendant lady here. Where'd I leave off? A Quickie said, oh, I know, because Detroit was my fixation for a bit. That's right. Well, I mean, the thing is, Kara was great, although the heart of that series really was Anderson and Connor, their whole thing. I loved it. Chris says, yeah, Hank and Connor, Hank Anderson, there we go. Chris says, oh, I miss them. And then same Queen Katie. Oak says, low-key, I want Logan to do the romance flag so he can reject Mitsuru. Was that the romance flag was saying, yes, I've thought about going on the motorcycle? The way she confessed, that seems like I hit the romance flag. Oak says, I love Mitsuru, but it'd be more funny this way. Quikita said, okay, but he literally has not done a single platonic rat all playthrough, lol. He keeps being so smooth. I don't think it's like so smooth when some of them are pretty obvious, where it's like the kids say, is that your boyfriend? And then the thing is like, I don't know, am I your boyfriend? Or like, ooh, girls are gross, or something like that. What?
That's up to you. Was the romance flag?
Oh, really? Oh, no, that's right, because that was when she said, I care about, so, I forgot, yeah, because for some reason, that's up to you, I thought was when she was asking about what to do with her fiance. Yeah, that's right, because she said, I would say I like someone, but I know it shouldn't work out, is that wrong? No, okay, that makes so much more sense. I forgot about that bit of dialogue, but thank you very much. I feel like in at least one of the characters, I had to have hit a platonic flag on somebody, right? Didn't I? I think I did maybe on the second to last rank before the confession with Yukari. Because I know that she invited us up at the roof and she got awkward, but then like I don't think she full on confessed to me. So I think I did hit a platonic flag with her, but maybe I'm mistaken. I'm not sure, but anyway.
Wow, we've already reached the last chapter. We were really efficient thanks to all your diligence. So, my last day teaching here is coming up all too soon. I'll be moving to India in the spring. My darling came to Japan as a missionary, but he told me he just can't take life in this country anymore. Quote, too many mysterious incidents, he said. Don't get me wrong, though, I love Japan. But before I forget, I'd like to thank each of you for being such wonderful students.
I'm feeling sleepy. I'm gonna fall asleep during this tender moment. What?
Nope, you rejected Yukari as well.
Really? I thought there was somebody I hit a platonic flag with. Because I know we hit like an early romance flag with her. Okay, because who all are all the romance options? It's Aigis, Fuka, Mitsuru, Yuko, Chihiro. Crap, who am I leaving out? Who am I leaving out? Okay, it's Aigis, Yukari, Fuka, Mitsuru. That's all of our party. And Yuko, oh yeah, Yuko and Chihiro, so that's all of them. So Yuka, Chihiro, Aigis. Oh, I guess I did then. But again, they're so obvious. I felt so bad rejecting Yuko though. That one was the worst. That was the one that hurt the most. But also, okay, side note, I've been every single time we're in this class here, you guys can see my cursor, right? So this thing is on the chalkboard behind her. Am I the only one that looks over this and what I think I see is just an anime character smiling? Because you know how in anime sometimes they won't connect the line in the mouth right in the center? And so it'll just be like, it'll start thick here and then get really thin and then like disappear for like a split second and then thin and then thick. And so it looks like an anime character smiling. I feel like the chalkboard is two people smiling. Huh?
I see closed eyes.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, like closed down like that. I think I'm gonna first see the two smiles, but I can totally see the closed eyes, huh?
I see closed eyes.
Well, oh, there's both of you saying the exact same thing, word for word. But thank you both for the 10 bits. Okay, so apparently I'm the odd man out. I'm gonna stand tall and say I see mouths smiling. But once again, what are the eyes but the mouths of the face? For the mouth is the mouth of the whole body. And because the mouth is on the face, but the eyes are the mouth of the face. I'm gonna stop talking. Should I close my eyes? No, stay awake.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yukari. Thank you, Logan.
See, isn't it good that we weren't like sleeping when she said thank you? She'd feel sad.
Thank you, Junpei, and you too, Kenji. Thank you, Sniffle. To all you other characters who don't have names, like Pubescent Student, Mitsuru Superfan.
We do have names, you just never learned them.
Never mind. Sob. I don't know what's come over me. I still have a month left here, but thank you.
I forced myself to stay awake at this emotional outpouring and listen to the lecture. Yay, I need a sip of water. Okay, so it took halfway through the stream, but we are finally gonna do the last Aigis rank. We're gonna max out her social link and it will,
Let's begin, shall we?
I don't think I should be allowed in a room alone with my online groomer.
Chat, help me?
I'm not going to say much, though. In the end, it's your decision.
No, in the end, the law says that this is not an appropriate decision to make.
All right, first question. After you graduate, are you planning on going to college or getting a job?
Whatever gets me far away from you. Okay, crap. Does this have an impact on anything? I guess go to college? I do want to check. And if somebody, and if Vera could maybe even just pin a message, like, does this matter at all? Huh?
I answered whatever.
Okay, so I assume that means it doesn't matter. So thank you very much for the 10 bits, Queen Katie. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna say, go to college. That's what I did when I graduated high school. I had a scholarship and I went to college. Go to college.
I see. Well, if you've already thought about it and made your choice, then there's nothing else for me to say.
All right, meeting over. I need an adult who's not you.
What's most important is that the decision is yours, and yours alone. If someone else makes it for you, you'll regret it later. And then, you'll have to live with the consequences, whatever they may be.
I know what your consequences ought to be, groomer.
But to be honest, I'm not that worried about you.
I am! Because of you!
You've really matured over this last year.
No!
In fact, you've changed so much, I almost don't even recognize you.
She's like literally pulling the oh, you're so mature for your age card.
Don't tell me you haven't noticed.
It noticed myself or noticed you noticing myself?
What do you think has helped to bring about this change the most?
Puberty? Working hard, meeting people, losing a friend. Nothing. I'm gonna say meeting people, because we did lose a friend. Then we lost a second friend, but then that second friend came back, and so I would say meeting people, because it's not just about Shinjiro Aragaki. Dude's great, but yeah, meeting people.
I see. Well, whatever the reason, you should be proud of the young man you've become. That's all for now. I hope you have a successful third year.
Okay.
Let's see, who's next?
I should leave right now. I'm free to go. Yes.
Aigis-san.
Do we get to sit in on Aigis' career day consultation?
Would you mind letting her know?
It's okay. She is actually listening in on this. She is, I would say low-key stalking me, but she's very obvious about it. But it's okay, because she's cute.
Thank you.
Do we get to see Aigis'? Oh no! I wanted to see Aigis'! I bet it's fun. I was told to fetch Aigis, but she's not around. Crap, did we only have until last week to max out her social leak? Is she gone?
Oh, the next one up for career consultation? That'd be Aigis-san.
Was I supposed to max her out before this?
She was just here a second ago, but I guess she went out.
Do I need to reload?
Maybe she's on the roof? Seen her go up there alone every now and then.
I also saw her go up there with you one time. Then she came back down crying. Huh, funny that.
January 25th was the only day she's not available.
Oh, that's right! I forgot you guys told. Crap, I was counting on hanging out with her today. Now we're gonna have to hang out with Mitsuru or Chihiro again. I forgot. Thank you, Queen Katie. Okay, I got worried for a second. So, but we'll still get there. We're still gonna max her out tonight. I believe. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Thanks. Hey, I'll go look.
Sure. Good luck. So, do you think she's gonna go to college or get a job? She's full of mysteries, isn't she?
She's a robot, dude.
She's changed recently, though, don't you think?
She's a robot who gained a personality, dude.
Like her expressions and stuff.
Yeah, she's an expressive robot. Dude.
Again with that? You ever gonna stop thinking about hitting on girls?
He's hitting on a robot, dude. I should emphasize, there's a comma between robot and dude. She's not a robot dude. She's a robot, comma, dude.
I don't mean it like that. All I'm saying is...
I should head to the rooftop. I have had quite enough of both of these two. Hey! Aigis is standing there by herself. Let me read some more in the chat. Let's see. Krista says, it was not hand-holding. It was hand smooching. Well, that was in our headcanon, right? It was the two of them where we're... Remember this? Remember, that is hand smooching, huh?
Aigis' goal for the
Aigis.
future. College, robotics, job, stalking Protag until he dies, and she turns him into a robot with her college certificate.
Yeah. Oh, if she turned me into a robot, or maybe it'd be a cyborg, I don't know, then we could both be immortal and be together. She'd have to wait for Fuka to, like, die of natural causes. And then, like, when I'm a widower, or when Protag is a widower, the two of them could get together. But yes, I love the idea that her job is stalking. I don't know who's gonna pay her, but what do they say? Do what you love, and the money will follow. So yeah, maybe it'll just work out. Quick Kitty said, which is odd. This is Logan. I don't know how he's smooth. Again, it's because of the obvious choices. IRL, I am like the least smooth person when it comes to talking to girls. Tiff said, I'm romancing Mitsuru on my newest run. She's slowly growing on me. Everybody is allowed the characters that they love. I think you should get to have Mitsuru. It's like if there's a cake, and it's like, I don't like that cake. but somebody else likes it, then somebody else can have that cake. Quick in his head, you don't have episode Aigis? I haven't bought it yet. It's like, it was like $40, something like that? Oak says, it's very funny. Exist says, laughing. Oak says, hey. Tiff says, wait, I missed the reveal. No, wait, what was the, what? Hang on. Okay, there's a clip from Vero. Before we talk to Aigis on the rooftop, I gotta load this clip up into the clip viewer so we can all watch it together and see what this clip is. This clip from Vero is titled, Too Honest. Crap, and it's an hour ago. That means I'm an hour behind in chat. Okay, so let's watch this clip from an hour ago. Again, it's titled, Too Honest.
How pathetic. Talking to you has become something of an outlet for me. I'm sure you're sick of it by now.
Oh, I was sick of you long before we started talking, Mitsuru. That's where it cuts off. Thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate it. Oh, and there's a pin message. Quote number 170. That's code. Oh, crap. I remember this one. This one I had a hard time reading because of the descriptions. That's code for smooching or hand-holding, which is just smooching of the palms. Because you know how people kiss? You get that kind of noise like that. It's the same thing with the palms. You can make the gross palm farting noise. Those kind of noises. That's what's hand kissing, more palms squishing against each other noises. Sounds like. Thank you very much, Vero, for that potentially traumatic trip down memory lane. Exist says, oh, absolutely. For some of the romance options, feels so forced. Oh, Jackson on! So don't worry, I've given up on love too. Hey, hopeless buddies, high five, yeah. I just, there just comes a time where after I've been rejected and dumped enough times, it's just kind of like, okay, I see what the pattern is here. Vera said, this clip will cause arguments if posted on TikTok. Well, as long as there's engagement that isn't people arguing in that Kenji clip. Oak says, wait, which character came back from the dead? I can't remember somehow. Am I allowed to say? I mean, I guess, yeah, you all here knew the spoilers, right? It was Chidori. Huh? What?
Quick test with TTS, Aigis. Did that sound right?
I feel like that sounded better than the previous time. I see that you're spelling it out as Aigis. You could even try like the phrase I guess, maybe. I don't know what's even closest. I guess TTS can't say Aigis' name correctly, but thank you very much for the 10 bits and for the testing. I hope the results were adequate to your approval. Let's see, we get it with the keyboard slam. Tiff says the animals are simps. Oh, we're talking about Snow White again. Vera said, I remember hearing something about Persona Team not knowing how to write women. And I guess maybe, I don't know, I've heard people say that with anime and manga a lot, but the thing is, a lot of the most popular anime and manga have been written and illustrated by women, and so I don't know, maybe it's also just a cultural thing. Maybe both men and women just culturally tend to behave differently in a culture that's as different as Japan is to the West, huh?
Aigis versus I guess.
All right, so I will let you choose which you feel is most closest to that. Thank you very much, Tiff, for the 10 bits. I still prefer to say I guess. That's just me. But thank you very much for the 10 bits and for the test. Let's see. Oak says, but Akihiko has a boyfriend already. Akihiko is a widower. I'm sorry, but it's till death do you part. Chris says, is that his fiance? Quickity says, add quote, yes, you have free will. Well, you don't really have free will. You're a character in a video game, but let's pretend. It reminds me of the clip that I just posted recently of being mean to Maiko in Persona. In this game, Chris says, he looks so much older. Ew. Chris says, nuh-uh. Vera said, it's so funny how this guy and Haru's fiance got the same color suit. Says, I'm pretty sure. Oak said, that man is not well dressed. That is a plain gray suit. He had some bright colors of the shirt underneath, so that was kind of nice. Oak says, excessively boring outfit. Crystal says, seriously, maybe that was the fashion in 2010. Quickity said, I just realized something. Mitsuru is just like Haru. Only difference is she actually got plot development and screen time. Mitsuru got a lot more screen time, but I feel like Haru was just a more pleasant person to be around. Except Haru did put elephant poop in our coffee, which was not ideal. Kristen says, he doesn't want to be your fiance. Ooh, you ugly. Vera said, this guy sounds like a knockoff Astarion. Kristen says, do not, no, stop. Neil would never. His voice is majestic. I said, do not compare the pretty boy Astarion to plain ugly guy. Let's see, Oak says, Aigis is a top 5 character in all of Persona. Well, I mean, my top, I don't know what my top 5 are. My top 2 are, number 1, I just still, maybe it's because it was the first game I played in the series, Chie Satanaka from Persona 4. She's just great. Second place got to be Akechi. Third, I would have to think about that. I am not sure. Crystal says, no. Oak says, easily. Quickita said, yep. October was my first clip spam for P3R. Tiff says, I think Crystal might like Astari and don't know why, but it's just a theory. A game theory. Quickita said, and then November had 2 clip spams. Exist says, pre-Royal, it did seem like it was Makoto. Once Royal came out, it definitely felt like Yoshizawa was implied canon without a doubt. That is true. Like, they really laid it on thick with Yoshizawa. I had forgotten about that, mainly because I try not to think about I wasn't a fan of Makoto or Yoshizawa, sadly. Quickita said 40-25. Oh, we're an hour and 10 minutes behind. This is not good. This is not good. Oak says, absolutely. Teddy is so alluring. I can't even express the emotions he makes me feel. Oak, fair warning, there is some Teddy slander in my Persona 4 playthrough. I didn't like the sexual harassment and or sexual assault from him, and I feel like that's a legitimate gripe. Plus, he like immediately, like he was a naked boy that popped out of a bear suit and started hitting on my protagonist's girlfriend. It was not cool. Quick80 says, but it's all fun. It's all in fun. Quick80 said, Aigis was used as the mascot for Persona 3 dancing, which makes sense considering that Koromaru doesn't dance. And he doesn't get on like his hind legs and like hop around or something. Jacksonon says, I am here for the yap. Thank you, Jacksonon. Because that is what you get. I remember one time, like, I think it was about 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, somebody came in a stream and was like complaining that I was talking too much. I'm like, dude, I've got the chatty tag on. Huh? Let's see. Oak says that freaky blonde. Am I allowed to say that word? I feel like if I am not one of those, like, is that one of those words like I can't say because I'm not one of those? Said is so alluring to me. Chris said, kill this guy. Chris says, Mitsuru, I will let you kill your fiance. Oak says we need to go back to Persona 5 so we can change this guy's heart. Oak says, or just pulling a catchy. Oh, Bumbo says, hi, hey, Bumbo! How are you doing? So good to see you! I'm an hour behind, so I'm trying to catch up a little bit in chat, but hi! Quickita said, imagine he was a Mementos target in P5, lol. Oak says, that'd be so cool. I wish more Persona games had references to previous games, at least as many references as Persona 4 had. I love that Tanaka was in like, all of them. Although I don't know if we ever actually saw him in 5, because I don't think I ever figured out how to do the dark web stuff, huh?
I didn't like Teddy 2 until his terrifying blue eyes were revealed. I think he may have hypnotized me.
Okay, I guess that's possible. I remember we have a friend in our community. She pops in sometimes, Phoenix Hero, and she is into the ladies. That is her romantic inclination, shall we say? And when she saw Teddy, she was like, oh, like human Teddy. She's like, oh, who is this guy? I like him. So apparently he is powerful. So that is a thing, but thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Let me read a few more comments here. But yeah, I do wish there were more connections between them as well. Oak, Chris says, ew, cringing. Oak says, we gotta kill this guy. Chris says, don't call her good girl. Chris says, ew. Quickie said, commoner, sir. Protag is a princess. Oh crap, I see a first-time chatter. I hope you guys said hi to the first-time chatter because this was an hour ago. Chris says, grabs gun persona. Chris says, 45-20. I'm still so far behind. Exist says, I'm doing good. Working on one of those paint by numbers like murals. You can fill with the tiny color-coded gems. Oh, that's nice. Silver Soul 72. You're probably long since gone because I didn't talk to you. I am so sorry. I need a command. Do we have a command that says hi? I think we do, that says like Logan's behind in chat, but he will eventually read your comment, I promise. I feel so bad. Silver Soul, if you can somehow hear this from the Aether, you're probably already gone. I should check. Is there a thing where I can see who's in the chat? See if Silver Soul is here. Darn it, no Silver Soul. Silver Soul's already gone. I feel bad. I feel guilty about that. Saying I always thought Yukari was the canon option. Also, hi, first time here. Hi, Silver Soul. Maybe in those situations I should like message the person in a whisper and saying, I'm so sorry I was an hour behind in chat, but hi, and thank you so much for being in the chat. I should do that. I'm gonna write down this username and do that because I legit feel guilty about that type of thing. Because I try so hard to be like welcoming to everybody. Vera says, welcome! Thank you, Vera, for welcoming Silver Soul. And then doing the blind, the socials, and the schedule. Huh?
When I played Persona 4 for the first time, I showed my partner a picture of Teddy and he said, "Who is this beautiful woman?" Little did I know I accidentally took a picture of him while he was blinking. My partner was so afraid when I showed Teddy's eyes.
That is fair. I remember the first time we met him as a human, literal sparkles squirted out of those eyes. That is when he was hitting on Chie. I became very protective of protagonist's relationship with Chie. I like Chie. Part of me wants to get one of those like Chie plushes that came out because they're really cute. But again, money is an issue. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Let's see. Chris says yes because you were creep and Protag isn't. Ha! Tiff says yeah. Allegra is so good at her. Oh, the voice actress for Mitsuru. Chris says princess treatment, Protag, let's go. Oak says all the characters look so weird when they look at the camera like that. I think it's because they do it so seldom, and then when they bust it out, it's like, ah! You can see me, you can see the player. It's like that moment in, oh crap, which game was it? Was it Ghost Trick? When Sissel, like, looks at the camera and is like, I see you there. It's like, ah! Vera says, sorry, believers, laughing. Vera says, a lot of bits tonight. There are a lot of bits, so maybe those will add up and help fund episode Aigis a little bit. Oak says, don't worry, Logan, you are cool. Thank you very much. I did one-shot the Reaper. What do I do? How do I... What is the thing? I feel like if I had a pompadour, I could kind of fluff the pompadour and be like, thanks, I am cool. Like the Protag does with the hair. I don't know how to be cool. Vera said, a lot of bits tonight. Oak says, I'm the #1 Logan hype woman, and I appreciate the hype. I feel like sometimes rather than a hype person or a wing person, I need a carny barker. Vera said, not the CPR. Chris says, you are not his type, creep. Let's see, Quickata said, P5 Logan, I'm so broke. P3 Rogan, lol, you want a loan? That is true. Exist says, I gotta go, y'all. Have fun. Thank you so much for being here, Exist. You left like an hour ago, I'm sure, but thank you for being here. Goodbye. You're awesome. Quickata said, bye-bye, Exist. Oak says, goodbye. Quickata said, we'll update you if we get endgame tonight. Vera said, bye-bye. Oak laughing. Quickata said, sir, this is Persona 3 Reload. Vera said, voice actor is going hard. Oak says, how old is that guy, bro? He looks like 50. How is his grandpa alive? Okay, well, if he's 50, if you figure that his grandpa had a kid like right out of high school and that kid had a kid right out of high school, he could have like a grandpa who's in his late 80s, early 90s. That's technically alive. Vera said, no blue bubbles for her, darn it. Quickata said, yes, calendar never lies. Vera, salute. Oak says, honestly, I don't think I've ever used the calendar in any Persona game ever. I keep forgetting it's there. Vera says, they're helpful. Oak says, British Ken is still so jarring to me, lol. And Ken says, oh yeah. Chidori. Vera said, Yuko's chocolates are so cute. She tried so hard to make them at home. She was so shy about it. Wait. When did Yuko make chocolates? Or is that for the Christmas date or something?
Did somebody say episode Aigis?
Oh, holy cow! Vera, you did not have to do that, but thank you so much. Okay, so you have funded both Edgeworth Investigations Collection and episode Aigis. Oh my gosh, thank you, Vero. Thank you so much. You guys know that I don't know how to like react to that type of generosity. Like, I don't know what to say because like I feel like words are not adequate to express appreciation for that. So thank you, Vero. Like I said, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, Vero. I really appreciate that because I think it's like $40 and that's 50, so that like is an extra 10 on top, huh?
Hey Logan, I'm just now realizing this isn't even Aigis' rank 10. I was waiting so hard during your yap, but then I forgot it's January 25th.
That's right. I should get back to the actual game soon. Thank you so much for those 10 bits and the reminder, Queen Katie, and and pin message, Akihiko's ribbons sponsor this. Thank you. I should have like a little. Actually, I don't know if I have any color ink in my printer. I stopped putting colored ink in because it's just... Ink cartridges are also, they're another one of those ridiculously expensive things, and the only stuff I ever print out are audition sides. Those are the script pages, and those I never need color for. I should like find a way to like print out that, or maybe I'll just try and like draw one really crude and like slap it on the wall behind me as like a sponsored by Ribbon Akihiko. I should try that. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. And thank you again. I cannot thank you enough. That was like so unbelievably nice and so kind and generous. And thank you, Vero. I, again, cannot thank you enough. But so at least now we also know that we definitely don't have to worry about doing other things before episode Aigis. We're going to be able to go pretty much straight into that. So thank you. Let me just read a couple more comments and we will get back in this hangout. I promise. Let's see. Queen Katie said, for real, for real. Can't wait to romance her a new game plus. Yukari's was the next best though. Nice and simple. And the blush. Oh, so cute. Oh, Beowulf says, hello, Lily Man. Hi, Beowulf from an hour ago. Hi. Hi, welcome. How are you, Beowulf? Beowulf, we're not going to get to the end of the game tonight. I thought we'd be close, so we might have to like stop a day before and maybe even stop early, but that's obviously not gonna happen because we're past the 2-hour mark. But how you doing, Beowulf? Okay, so let's play some of this. Aigis is standing there by herself. What should I say to her? Well, give me some options. Can I talk to you? Oh, there you are. Hey, something on your mind? Okay, can I talk to you? I always hate it when people say that because, like, dude, you're already talking to me. Just start talking to me. Oh, there you are. Kind of sounds almost like, hey, you're not supposed to be up here. So let's do, yeah, something on your mind? I mean, is she thinking about her future? Well, here's a problem for Aigis. She doesn't seem to age, like visually, like, because she 10 years ago looked just like this in that flashback. But I guess, you know, she can just, like, in 2 years say, like, oh, I graduated, I'm just really young, and then every 5 years move to a new town and start over with a new identity before they realize that she's not aging. Maybe every 10 years or something.
Oh, I'm sorry I went off on my own.
Don't be, you have autonomy.
It's nothing, really. I just needed some time to think.
Aigis seems to be lost in thought. I do have a question, like, should I have maxed out her social link before this? Is this going to be a different cutscene if we're not maxed out?
After New Year's, when I had time to gather my thoughts, I realized something.
Yeah, you realized you don't want to kill Ryoji. I remember that.
When I fought Ryoji-kun that night.
Which time? That does not narrow it down as much as you think.
I got really scared when my consciousness began to fade. But that wasn't all. I was also confused and ashamed.
Huh?
When I realized I couldn't defeat him.
I think you're good, Lol. This is just the only day she can't be hung with for the social link.
Okay. And I'm gonna have to, I hate to say it, I can ask again and maybe just have it in a pin message what the days were for Mitsuru and Chihiro, because if I do want to try and max out at least Mitsuru, I think we decide Chihiro is not gonna be mathematically possible. I should probably do the final Aigis link on whatever day that Mitsuru is not available, right? And because I think Tuesdays she's available, we shall see. But thank you so much for the 10 bits and for the reassurance. So what she's saying, I was also confused and ashamed when I realized I couldn't defeat him.
But I couldn't defeat him 10 years ago either. And I didn't have those feelings then. I really have changed.
You've evolved. Yes, you have. And that's fine. Oh, I like you better this way. I mean, that's not like a backhanded compliment, right? That's not implying that I didn't like her before, is it? Yeah, I'll just say that. I like you better this way.
I've been thinking a lot about this change that's occurred in me.
She just ignored what I said. I said something really sweet, and she just shakes her head. No.
In the past, if I didn't understand something, I would just ask someone to explain it to me. But ever since I decided to live for myself, no one's been able to answer the questions I've been facing. But there's one thing that I do understand. The reason why I wanted to be close to you was so I could monitor death.
Oh. So you're saying that, like, when we met on the island and you gave me that hug, that was to monitor Ryoji. You didn't actually care about me. Oh, okay, wow.
But
What's wrong?
Even though death is gone now,
Still wants to be with me?
I still want to be by your side.
Even after I rejected you last hangout?
I still don't know what it means to live yet. But I want to learn the answer. And I think I can if I'm with you.
Hey.
So please, please take me with you.
For some reason, her looking at the camera isn't like as unsettling as Mitsuru. It definitely adds emphasis. Maybe it's because like something about her facial expression.
I may not be strong enough, but I'll fight with everything I have.
Oh, there's a pinned message. Okay, this is cool. I will copy this down and see. Yeah, it's for the Chihiro and Mitsuru and Aigis and everybody, I think. Awesome. Hang on, let me put that down here. So that's Chihiro, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Mitsuru, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Aigis, just in case, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Aigis is like every day except Sunday or January 25th. Okay, so in that case, yeah, so we'll be able to do like Mitsuru on Tuesday, then Aigis on. Yeah, so we'll do Mitsuru on Tuesday and then Aigis on. Wait, no, Mitsuru's on Wednesday. So it doesn't matter which we'll do Aigis on Tuesday, Mitsuru on Wednesday, back to Aigis. No, back to Mitsuru on Thursday. Oh, hang on. I guess we should probably do on Friday, actually, then. Is Friday going to be too late? I'll check. I'll figure this out. I just want to try and avoid a Miyamoto or Kenji hangout.
Please.
All right, I need you with me. Hey, don't let me down. Don't let me down is like the cool thing. All right sounds like, okay, fine. I need you with me is a little too like, implying romance. Is don't let me down, is that negative? I feel like don't let me down is the cool thing. It's like, hey, all right, yeah, well, just, hey, don't let me down, baby. Like, is that a cool thing? I think it's a cool thing. It's just like, but at the same time, it could be mean. It could be negative. Because she was so down on herself, like, I may not be strong or powerful, so all right is almost like accepting that. Maybe I should just say, like, I need you with me. Even though we're not romancing her, just like as a friend, we need her with us, yeah? I think I need to think about this for a quick second. Oak says the Valentine's harem scene in this game is crazy. Well, we didn't see, it wasn't on Valentine's Day. What was it? It was the one where it was like the school festival or something like that. Somebody posted what would have happened on Discord. Instead, I did a stand-up comedy routine with Kenji. What?
Whips on sunglasses so cool, baby. Please, I guess.
Oh, wait, so are we, I don't know if that, are you trying to tell me to say don't let me down? But thank you for the 10 bits. I want to be nice, but okay, don't let me down does sound cool. I just don't want to be negative, because sometimes we say mean things. Yeah, we'll say don't let me down. We'll do that. Let's do that. Let's just lock it in. Okay. Hey, don't let me down. Okay, she did take it well. She took it good, yeah.
Thank you.
Yay! All right, I just remembered Ms. Toriumi wanted to see Aigis. The two of us left the rooftop together. Oh, so that's why we can't hang out, because she's in her meeting. Well, crap. Who do we have who's available? I am so sorry, chat. It's gonna be Miyamoto. Before we do that, though, I do want to run over and make sure to see that if Kurosawa has any new stuff there. Practice, today's the day. That's today, let's go. Something for you, huh?
Hey, wanna run?
I know, I think it's, like, I think the last 2 or 3 hangouts with him have just been, I went to track practice. He wasn't there. Then him show him's like, oh, sorry, I missed it. Totally not because my knee sucks. Anyway, bye. And I'm kind of done with him. But he's the only one who's available, so we don't really have any choice. At least he'll level up, so I guess that's good. Any blue bubbles? We got to check on brown-haired student and fawning student real quick. And yeah, and that's what we'll do. I should probably save. We'll stagger the saves in case I've made bad choices about anything. Oh, crap, was that the save that I was supposed to save? I think that was the save before I romanced. Darn it, I think I just saved over the save before I romanced Fuka in case I wanted to go back and you know, I'm going to be honest, I'm not gonna get around to doing that. If I want to see what happens, I'll probably just watch the romance scene on YouTube, what would happen with Aigis. Okay, so we want to go to... Wait. Yeah, I gotta check what persona he is. He is... Wait, where is he? He's... Chariot, that's right. And do we have a chariot? We do not. We'll get rid of this Empress. I'm not gonna have time for fusion right now, so we'll go check out Kurosawa. We will get to that Aigis hangout. I promise. It's 2 hours and we still haven't maxed her out, but we will do it. We will get there. Let's check Kurosawa first. He should also give us rewards for the last couple of people we rescued, or have we been, or maybe we we come back in here? Well, it looks like, look on your face tells me you're ready to finish one last job. Okay, whatever. Oh, we must have already picked it up. So let's see, anything new?
Prices are a bit lower
No,
today.
nothing new. Oh, wait, that was something new. Romulus's spear. Is that better? No, that is worse. Okay, what about armor? Anything new? Nope, nothing new. Footwear, anything new? Nothing new. I guess, although I suppose I don't really have to buy things on sale day. Nothing new with accessories. And sell item. No, we already sold everything. So yeah, so I guess we're done. Let's really quickly get that chariot, and then I guess hang out with Miyamoto. All right, fine, if I have to, game. Kukita says, "Oh, Michan-san." If it's black spots, it's Michan. I will try if I have time before Tuesday. I don't know if I will, because the next few days are going to be very busy to try and do a Tartarus run and see if I can rescue that cat. And we'll see. Vera said, they say she mentioned asking Fuka for help, laughing. I don't know if she's the right one to ask, to be honest. Vera says, "Save Kitty." Well, okay. Because we reloaded, that never happened, so the cat is still fine in there. Oak says, "Thank you for saving me the bits, lol." And Vera salutes. So we want to register Messiah real quick. Register, yep.
All registered.
And then we will summon something from Chariot.
Take a look.
Where is Chariot? There we go. We want the cheapest one you got. Ara Mitama.
This person.
Yeah, that little angry red blob, sure.
It's yours.
Let's see. Vale said, Weedle will be living in dorms. I will not. So just because you're not going to be going to that school, you can't sneak in and live in Weedle's dorms. Vera said, this community bringing people together is crazy. I love it. It's like the whole, oh crap, what was the holiday? Was it January 11th? When everybody got together? I can't remember. Let's see, Bill, that Vera's follow age, Oak with follow age. Vera says, I have a 3 years old friendship from here. I know, it's amazing. 3 years and 10 days and 22 hours. Okay, we're gonna go see Miyamoto. I guess, if we have to. All right, meet up with Miyamoto. Vera says 7th. Oh, is that what it was? Was it January 7th? Was that the day, huh?
January 7th?
That's what it was. Okay, but in my defense, 7 and 11, they sound very similar. So I just got the first letters of the number mixed up in my brain. So that's what it was, January 7th. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. That warmed my heart so much when I found out what that was. Because everybody was being so secretive about it for the longest time. But thank you so much. Again, for the 10 bits and for the pinned message. See, Oak says, I see, and says, I was only born 16 days ago. Quick hit with quote number 104. I hope their hearts say hubbub. Okay, we gotta talk to him. Vera said, I don't even remember this one. Quote number 101. We will teach them to love the French and a robot. Persona 3 Reload, May 15, 2024. Vera said, so true. Oak said, oh, hey, I remember that quote. I don't. And then quote number 42. Is that not the best thing ever to befriend a topless lady? Persona 5 Royal. Oak says, I'm just barely past that point in the VODs. Squeaky said, nope. To this day, I am still blind to Mitsuru's rank 10 for some reason. Well, maybe we'll get there either tonight or next time. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna get a ton of laps in today. I feel as if we can grow closer thanks to the chariot persona, Ara Mitama. Ara. I feel like I might grow closer to Miyamoto soon. Should I spend some time with the track team? Well, I mean, Yuko might be there, so that'll be good. I miss Yuko. Hold up, I forgot to swap out the cleats on my shoes. I'll catch up with you in a bit, broski. Let's see. Where'd I leave off? Jackson says, I do not expect to win this gamble after having awful luck in the Olympus Halloween event. Vera said, oh, thank you for the reminder, Logan. Vera says, what? Quickie said, Vera, you're rich. Vera said, I'm supposed to prove I can lose. What? Hey, there's Yuko. Hey. No sign. See, it's again. No sign of Miyamoto because His knee is all messed up. Kugeta says, aw. Oak says, it hates me. Tiff says, proof. Vera says, man, I want to prove. Oak says, Streamlabs hates me. I think it's just RNG that hates you. Queen Katie said, anyways, I'm getting wafers. I need my sweet, sweet cold chocolate. Bill says, is that the Grim Reaper? That's how far back I am? The Reaper one-shot? Vera said, Breath of the Wild intimidates me because open world, but that's what's so amazing about it. I didn't like how linear a lot of the games, because I'm actually an apologist of Skyward Sword. I like Skyward Sword. Motion controls suck, but Skyward Sword Princess Zelda is probably my favorite Princess Zelda from the series, like her as a character. But everything where it's like, you have to go here, and now a new area opens, so you have to go there, and then a new area opens, and you have to go there. In Breath of the Wild, I just loved wandering and seeing what there was and just discovering things. Wait, a pin message. Rolled 1 at Vero, lost 1,000 obies, and now has 1,010,513 obies. So there, Vero can occasionally lose a little bit, a little tiny bit. Vera said, I'll play it one day. I highly recommend it. It's just, and there's no wrong way to play it. I just love how, this isn't a spoiler because they said this in the very first, when it very first came out. It basically does the quick little tutorial area, and then it basically dumps you out and says, okay, right there, that's where the final boss is. Go there anytime, however you want to, do whatever you want. It's just, it was such a liberating, freeing experience. I know so many people who had planned really interesting infiltration ways to get into the castle. With me, what I did for my playthrough of Breath of the Wild was I just stocked up on everything. I made sure I completed every single side mission. I did not get all the Korok seeds, but I got everything else. And then I just loaded up all my gear, cooked a bunch of really cool, effective meals, hopped onto my horse, and then just charged right through the front gate. Hopped off my horse, got in Rivali's Gale, popped up in the air, and just with guns blazing, arrows blazing. It was so much fun. Oak said, Lurk, making myself decaf coffee because I'm really craving it for some reason. Yeah, make sure that you don't get yourself too hyped up because decaf is probably good, I would think, late at night. Quigay said, back with wafers. Wait, did we get the cat? No, because we were around. The cat's not even there now. Vera said, nope, laughing. Tiff said, nope, that timeline no longer exists. Canon event, says Vero. Quigay said, no, Bale said, doxing yourself, canceled. I just said St. George is 4 or 5 hours away is all. Tiff said, man, my autocorrect is really screwing me over today, laughing. Jacksonon says, after Mitsru's situation, I'm beginning to believe that Aigis is stealing the emotional intelligence from your friends. Possibly. Oh, timestamp 1/17/10. I'm still an hour behind. How is this possible? Okay, Tiff says, I know that this is the wrong game, but since AAI came out today, I've been replaying AAI 1 so I can get a refresh on the plot, and I literally cried when Gumshoe showed up. I miss him so much. Okay, I heard what happened. I am reading chat. Let me have a sip of water. Tiff, I miss Gumshoe too, but here's the thing. I'm glad that we had Fulbright as long as he lasted, even with that awful stuff at the end. But now that Fulbright's done, yeah, Gumshoe should just come back. I know that he's being Edgeworth's work husband and traveling the world with him and everything, and he's his sidekick, but I miss Gumshoe too. But, Tiff, that means we're gonna see him soon. And you already are. But within the stream will. Quickgator said, right, we need 3D Gumshoe. Tiff said, yes, I love both his old and new sprites. I spent maybe a half hour, out just running around the room so I could watch them. Oh, it was half hour. Vera said she's trying to start a convo. Oak says, unlurk. Quickgator said, welcome back, Oak. Oak said, so happy that Logan finally figured out about the Inari Shrine. Quickgator says, add code, well, darn it. Should we not have resurrected his girlfriend with flower magic? Tiff does quote number 200. I think the dead man just died. Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney Trilogy, September 6, 2024. Which was such a great one for the 200th quote. And then Bubba does quote number 199. I'm not going to apologize. Sticking out his tongue and pushing up his nose. Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney Trilogy, September 6, 2024. Vera said, I looked away as soon as you questioned me about the camera. Nice try. Crystal said, keyboard slam, 5 more days. Chris says, what? No, I told you your eyes are captivating. Well, I thought that was okay, you said your eyes were captivating, but I thought it was a scary captivating. So I need a clarification. Is the captivating good captivating or bad captivating? Crystal says, it a compliment. Okay, so it's good captivating. So never mind. So I'm sorry, Crystal. So Crystal did give a compliment. So that means it's 2 compliments and 1 being frightened. So thank you, Crystal. Vera said, you got me this time. Dang it, it's been a while. Bubba says, has it been chilly? Will it be soon? It wasn't today again, but here, tell you what. Bumbo, I'm gonna check right now the weather forecast for the week. Let's see. Coming up this week, the next stream is going to be on Sunday. Sunday, the high is going to be 91 degrees. Next Tuesday, it's going to be 87. Okay, next week on Thursday and Friday, it's going to dip down into the low 70s. So I guess starting next Thursday, it's finally going to cool down. Crystal says, Logan! Bubba says his orbs are fantastic. Said, Logan, I don't hate your blue eyes. I'm sorry, Crystal. Thank you. I appreciate it. Crystal says, those blue orbs. Vera said, perceive, Logan. Yes, time to ponder my blue orbs. Okay, let's play a little bit. Here, I should probably play, even though I'm not catching up. But I love it when you guys are this chatty. It makes me so happy. I'm just sorry that I'm the one who's like out of phase, out of sync with the whole conversation, but I do love that. No sign of Miyamoto. Oh, did she just hang up? Or maybe it was a text message.
Hey, I just got a text from Kaz. It's for you, but he wanted you to know ASAP, so he texted me too.
Oh, I'm gonna assume it's because my text is in my lockers, or my phone is in my locker.
It says, come to Iwa Todai Station. What is that guy thinking? He skipped practice today too.
He injured his knee. He has not been to practice in-game for like 6 months. How do you not notice this? I love you, Yuko, but you got a blind spot for Miyamoto. People probably ship Yuko and Miyamoto, don't they, huh? I feel so bad for Yuko. After practice, I made my way to Iwa Todai Station. But I feel bad saying that I don't like that, because on the one hand, I did reject her, and so she should be free to, like, pursue other love interests. But the other hand, it's like, I rejected her, but I still want her to love me, you know? Which is selfish.
Whoa, where's the fire?
You told me to hurry here.
Yuko was pissed, wasn't she?
A little bit.
I should have told you last time, but...
Hey.
X-ray results?
Miyamoto, shh. Miyamoto, shh. I'm checking out this guy's outfit back here. Look how bright that shirt is. Kind of love it. Anyway, Miyamoto, what? Something about X-rays?
The muscles and tendons around my knee are inflamed.
Hey, kind of like the ligaments in my shoulder were inflamed.
The doctor said if I keep pushing it that I won't be able to walk anymore.
That's fine. You don't love walking, you love running. Who cares if you can't walk? You just run, huh?
He said I strained it too hard during practice. It's so freaking stupid. I want to win, so I have to practice.
Okay, but if you practice, then you won't be able to win. There's nothing you can do. Show some guts, man! What do we say? There's nothing, honestly, there's nothing you can do. I feel like he might like show some guts, man. Or maybe that's mean, but no, there's nothing you can do. Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. You gotta cut it out.
That's not an excuse.
It's not an excuse, it's reality.
Every minute, every second counts. I can't waste any more time. I promised I'd win at next year's meet and become the #1 athlete in Japan.
You promised. Why go so far? Yeah, I'll say you promised.
Yeah, I made a promise.
I love how in a lot of Japanese media, a lot of anime and manga, how sacred that is. Like if you make a promise, you have to stick to it.
My nephew got into an accident and his legs got messed up.
So I told him I'd become the #1 athlete. I'd have the #1 legs in Japan. And then I'd have the doctor cut off my legs and give it to my nephew, which would be quite hilarious also because he's only about 6 years old. Imagine, little tiny kid, giant buff legs. That's why I'm doing it, for the lulz.
And now, he can't walk.
What?
In FMC route you can go to Inaba.
Oh!
The thing is we go there BC of a tournament, sports club, and you meet Miyamoto and you go there in the end there to help Miyamoto with his injury and stuff. Long story short is she admits she got a crush on Miyamoto and the girls have a gushing over them.
Girls gushing over the moment? No! Okay, so here's two things. First of all, I thought that, didn't you guys say that you can go to Inaba and like you can meet Yukiko and she's like a little kid or something like that? But okay, I'm gonna feel like an awful person saying this, but if I ever play female MC character route, we have to romance Miyamoto just to keep Yukiko, or not Yukiko, Yuko single. Does that make me a bad person? I think that makes me a bad person. That's my first thought. It's like, well, no, I gotta romance him so that Yuko can be single, can be third place for male protagonist. I'm a bad person, but thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Let me read some more because I'm still so far behind the chat. Let's see, Queen Katie said, you know, I honestly feel like hanging out with y'all has improved my sense of humor. I think I'm doing so good with jokes tonight. Well, you've been like from what I hear, you've been killing it with your streams. I'm sorry I haven't been able to pop in, but a lot of them have had, like, you know, spoilers for games that I haven't played yet, but I might play, and so I haven't been able to pop in, but I think, from what I can tell, you're killing it. Oak said, just posted the best image ever on the Discord. I'm gonna have to check it out.
Ellen Mug has not the chariot for Fimsy. You get a unique chariot character.
Oh! Wait, so is he not a romance option for female? Who are female main characters' romance options, if you don't mind me asking? I'm assuming that it's gonna be, you guys mentioned Akihiko and Ken. Yeah, I don't know. But are all of the others, like, unique? Can you not romance, like, Miyamoto? I guess it would, like, mess up like, someone like Kenji's storyline, since he's got a romance thing. I'm sure you guys have told me, but I can't remember. Oh, no, and Shinjiro Aragaki, you said that he's a romance option. So that'd be Akihiko, Shinjiro, Ken. There should be like 3 others, right? So you said a unique chariot, and there'd be 2 others besides that. So thank you so much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. So crap, I can't ruin Yuko's happiness for the sake of my selfishness. That makes me sad. Oh, there we go. Aigis, Akihiko, Shinjiro, Ken, and Ryoji. Okay, so Aigis and Ryoji were the other 2 that I was missing then. Wait. So that's only 5. So is one of them the chariot? I feel like Akihiko would be chariot because he's always all about training. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So they're all the party members. Okay. But thank you so much for the clarification. I appreciate it. Let's see. Quick says, Oak, I tabbed out like when he did that. How could you? Oak said, did what? Quick said, the eyes. Oak says, the eye thing. Teehee. Quick said, wait, no, Logan, don't do it again. Like that. Vera says, best teacher, ha! Crystal says, BRB, I have an idea. Quigator said, if not tonight for the finale, definitely Tuesday for sure. Oh, definitely be Tuesday. Tiff says, I'll be late for the Tuesday stream, but I'll be here. Well, fortunately, it looks like we will have a couple of days of social links to do before Tuesday, but then we should get to the end. And we'll just plan on keeping going until we get through it, because I don't have anything Wednesday morning. Oak said, did anyone quote the, maybe it's okay if she's a groomer because she's cute? I think someone did. I recall seeing something about that. Oh, no, mate, that might have been you on Discord talking about that, and I was aghast, and I was hoping that I was talking about Elizabeth. Oak says, it's from like 3 months ago in a P3 stream. That quote is insane. Quigator said, soon he'll realize how I spelt it for TTS to get the name. Vera said, yeah. Quote number 157 oh, that's not that. It's hang loose, baby? I do not know why someone would want to hang a baby, but I can only assume that baby has committed capital offenses. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy, July 29, 2024. Quigator said, yeah, the Yangtze demo was perfect. I beat it in 2 hours. It looks interesting. I'd kind of like to play it. I do wish that I was one of those big streamers just so that I could have the freedom to be able to play whatever I want. And just know that even if I'm playing a game that nobody cares about, that everybody would just like still love to come hang out. But I do realize that like if I play games that none of you like, and I understand, and I don't mean this in like any disparaging way to myself, it's just like that's not the kind of, like I'm not at that level. But I would love it if I got to that level just for that sake, so I could, say like, hey, let's try this game, let's try this random game, you know, if that makes sense. But yeah, anyway, I should play the game some more. But I need to read some more. Vera said, it's around that number. And then Oak says, quote number 95, stop icing my dog. Persona 3 Reload. Vera does quote number 156, to tell you the truth, I thought it was kind of creepy, so I was going to get rid of it. But then I saw him and he was hot. And really the only difference between creepy and romantic is how attractive the person is. That's what it was. Vera said I was close. Queen Kitty said, plus me and Vero needs to drag one more person into the Yangtze fandom. Who's that going to be? Is it going to be Beowulf? Is it going to be Crystal? Jackson on says, good luck on keeping to that. Last game I cried at was Library Ruina during the Love Town fight. I don't think I've ever actually cried during a game. There's been a couple where I've started to get like a little bit, you know, choked up, but not full cried. Oak says, quote number 85, buff me, girl, buff me now. Here with a salute, Beowulf said, solution, figure out how to stream the original 3 Persona games. Anytime I see gameplay footage of, I want to say maybe it's the first one, maybe it's the second one, I don't know which, or one of the second ones or whatever, it's weird, I don't understand, because it looks like that you just like will pick a direction and you'll just go down that hallway until you like slam into the wall, and then you'll turn and go another way and then turn or like I don't understand the movement, but maybe. Oak said, I mean, I found this channel for Persona, but I'm mostly here because the streams are a lot of fun. Well, I'm so glad. So thank you. Like I always like it when people get to stick around and hang out. But I also, again, I understand. I learned that lesson from Danganronpa That there were like people who even said, I will come no matter what game you're playing, and then a few games later, not so much. But I'm not saying that to disparage myself. I'm just saying, like, I recognize that that's the way it is, and that's fine. Vera said, we get friends coming and going, but some still stick around. And that is true. And there are a number of you I should mention. And so you guys are the MVPs of the community who have like stuck around through thick and thin, no matter what I'm playing. And I do appreciate that. And those of you who are like that, like, I love and appreciate all of you. I should also say that more earlier in the stream because I feel like I say that right when we're rating, but I do love and appreciate all of you. You guys are amazing. You're a better community than I could have ever hoped for. And just thank you for being you. You're amazing. All of you are. Okay, anyway, now he can't walk.
But if he goes through rehab, he might be able to recover. He says the rehab hurts too much, though, so he doesn't want to do it.
And it's not like rehab for walking. He is a drug addict, but the doctor thinks that his drug addiction is what's stopping him from proper exercise. Huh?
Nope, Chariot is a girl for FMC.
Oh.
Akihiko is Star instead of Hayase.
Okay.
Shihiro is Moon instead of Gourmet King. Ken is Justice instead of Chihiro, and Yoji is Fortune instead of Hiraga. Junpei is Magician instead of Kenji, and you get a different Hermit instead of...
Oh, instead of Maya. Also, no Yuko, you get Koromaru as Strength. Oh, so you have an actual social link with him. Okay, some of this makes sense. So Akihiko Star instead of Hayase, because Akihiko and Hayase were also both very, like, all about training, so that makes sense. Shinjiro Moon instead of Gourmet King. I like that because he was really good at cooking. So that is cool. Ken is Justice instead of Chihiro. Ryoji is Fortune instead of Hiraga. Junpei is Magician. I like that because I feel like, you know, Magician was like, that was Yosuke, that was Morgana. I like that. I like that for Junpei. I approve. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. So it's a girl is the new chariot. Is that what you're saying? Oh, wow. Anyway, he says the rehab hurts too much though, so he doesn't want to do it.
He's only 5, you know?
Oh.
There's still so much he hasn't done yet.
I was only off by 1 year about the hilarious legs attached to him.
So I made a deal with my nephew. Just, don't laugh, okay?
The deal is I have to become the #1 athlete in Japan. In return, he gets to look at me and say, haha, he makes farty poo-poo noises.
If I become #1 in Japan, he'll agree to go through rehab.
Well, also, like, keep in mind, bro, like, in a couple of years, he might be old enough to realize that he doesn't need to wait for that rehab is good, just in general.
That's why I have to win this meet, so I can make it to nationals.
Like, you'd have to become the #1, like, within a year for him to, like, or a year, 2 years, for him to not become old enough to really figure out that he should do rehab anyway, even if it hurts. Do you think you can win? Well, what about your knee?
Thanks for caring, man.
Oh,
but I can't worry about that now.
No, don't mistake. I don't care. I'm sorry. So it sounds like he's just planning on making #1 and then just say, and then if he can't walk after that, if his knee is dead, so be it, as long as it's for his nephew. That is really sweet.
Sorry for all the trouble I've caused. And for all the depressing conversations.
Dude, this is actually the least depressing conversation I've had in a while. Last week, my robot girl told me a cat died. This is fine.
It's really tough keeping it all bottled up. You were the only one I could talk to.
Miyamoto opened up to me about his troubles. I feel like we're becoming closer. What level are we even with? I want to say we're probably like 5 or 6. Maybe we're farther along than I remember. I don't know. What level are we? We're level 6. Wow.
Yuko has good instincts when it comes to this stuff, so she might say something to you.
Actually, she hasn't noticed you've been gone for months.
Tell her to come talk to me if she does. I don't want to drag you into this any deeper.
Okay, cool. So I don't have to ever hang out with you again. Yay! I parted ways with Miyamoto and went back to the dorm. But yeah, see, Vera was saying, we get friends coming and going, but some still stick around. I'm sorry if I hope I didn't sound too negative talking about it that way. I'm just trying to be like realistic with things and understand like that. And I want to let you all know that if anyone feels like feels like you're not interested in coming to streams anymore because of a game, I don't want you to feel guilty about it or anything either. But again, those who have stuck around, I do really appreciate it. Oak said, especially because there's still like 600 hours of Persona VODs I haven't seen. Tiff said, yeah, 3 years and still strong. Look at that flex. Queen said we had to reject Yukari Logan. Remember the exact dialogue prompt popping up? I forgot. Vera said, no, best teacher. Oak said, one day Logan should give a background character like this teacher a voice that doesn't fit them at all. I feel like we've done some voices that didn't fit them at all, such as last night, because of me making bad jokes. It says like he should give this teacher a gourmet king's voice. Would be so funny.
The beef longer voice.
I think every game has to have beef longer at some point. Let's see, there was, it was with Queen Katie and Vera both saying, I see closed eyes. Queen Katie says, ha, Jinx. Vera said, laughing, Jinx. You guys jinxed on saying Jinx. Oak said, are you two twins or something? Queen Katie said, hey, we're co-clip kings. Vera said, we are psyching AI the Somnium File style. Queen Katie says, exactly. Oak said she did not want to thank Kenji. Lol. Queen Katie with keyboard slam said, I forgot it was with her. And Vera with the clip. We'll come back to the clip in a minute. Let's see what's going on here.
Hi, how was your day? Today might be our last Monday. If we don't win, there won't be another, so, you know, Garfield won't have anything to complain about. I'm just trying to find a silver lining.
No.
Everything will be okay. Garfield shall still remain miserable 1/7 of the time.
What?
Aigis, you know Garfield?
So...
We are going to win. We have to win. Aigis? That's right, we can't afford to doubt ourselves even a little bit. We will win, no matter what.
Hey, we had some blue bubbles for all of our buds. So let's talk to everybody, and then we will do something for the evening, and then we will hang out with Aigis and max her out the next day. It's gonna happen. I can't believe I thought we would have maxed her out in the first 20 minutes. Yukari!
Hey.
The promised day. Honestly, I'm still pretty freaked out by the whole thing, but I feel all right because we're all gonna take it on together.
Fuka? Can I help you? I think it's not the best feeling when every time you say hi to your girlfriend, she's like, can I help you?
I understand how Junpei-kun feels, actually. Seriously, he was dating Chidori, she died and came back. You've died, protagonist. I've seen it. I remember the times you reload saves. You think no one remembers, but I do. Anything can seem like a big deal if you think it'll be the last time you get to do it. Isn't that kind of sad?
Yes, it is.
Why, certainly.
Right? It makes me want to protect our precious ordinary days even more.
Akihiko!
Hey there.
The future is like train tracks. You're on a train and you have to go where they're leading, into the future. But occasionally, you reach a split in the tracks and you look and there's some bodies tied to them. That's what they did back in the old days. They tied ladies to railroad tracks. And you're like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna kill a lady. I better turn to this other track. But you look at the other track, has like 5 ladies on it. And you're like, oh my goodness. What I'm saying is, there's gonna come a time in the future you're gonna have to kill some ladies. Just make sure that after you do, you keep going forward on those train tracks. After defeating Nyx defeating Nyx may be our next stop, but it's not our ultimate destination. It's up to us to figure out what that'll be. Hey, Ken.
Did you have your career consultation, Robo-san? It's important to give these things some consideration, especially now, isn't it? If you have something you want to do for your future, then you have a reason to defeat Nyx, right?
Hey, yeah, you're right. There we go.
I haven't really thought about my future because I'm so young. And, you know, back when I tried to kill Shinjiro, I thought I was going to die then. So, yeah, every day's a blessing. But I think it's a good opportunity. As good an opportunity as any for me to start.
Okay, tell me how your career consultation went, Aigis.
Excuse me.
My current mission is about to come to an end. The mission my creator gave me, that is to destroy all shadows. But in its place, a new mission has just begun. My mission to live in this world. I know I can do it with all of you helping me.
Yay, Aigis is being optimistic. Junpei!
Hey!
See this here instant ramen? If I think of it as the last time I'm ever gonna eat instant ramen, I'd get all emotional about it. What about you? Oh yeah, me too. Me too, I'm right there with you, Junpei.
Oh yeah!
Right, what a great discovery. It's just instant ramen, plain old cheap instant ramen. So this is what life tastes like. Soy sauce flavor. Yay. Okay, so let's go upstairs. Okay, everybody's down here. So save and then max out Aigis. So we should be able to check, is Messiah currently maxed out on anything? No. Okay, so let's just go. I mean, I guess I could use the dating site URL for Miyamoto, but I'm gonna be honest, we are never ever gonna hang out with Miyamoto ever again if I have anything to say about it. So let's just go use the video game arcade, and then we will finally, in the last 20 minutes of the stream, max out Aigis. Let's go over to Game Parade. So what games we got here? We got Punch Boxer. I don't know why, but I have to say Punchboxer that way. But I gotta check out this clip from Vero. Hang on, Vero put a clip into the chat, so we gotta load this up with the clip viewer. This clip from Vero is titled Logan's Wisdom for the Day. All right, let's find out what Logan's wisdom for the day is. I'm a little bit worried, but let's see. Apparently, I'm the odd man out. I'm gonna stand tall and say, I see mouths smiling. But once again, what are the eyes but the mouths of the face? For the mouth is the mouth of the whole body. And because the mouth is on the face, but the eyes are the mouth of the face. I'm gonna stop talking. I love how many of my stupid rants just end with, I'm gonna stop talking. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Oak says, I don't think so. Vera said, doesn't matter, I'm pretty sure. Oak says, someone should clip that. I don't know how Twitch works still. Are you pretty new to Twitch then? Oak said, oh wait, Vera said, on it. Oak says, I think you're good, Logan. Vera says, oh, Vera with another clip. Okay, so we gotta see what this other clip is. Hang on. What?
Is it safe to end the prediction with a no?
Oh yeah, you know, it probably is. Although, the question is, should I let the prediction keep going so that people won't want to leave the chat feeling like, well, I collected my points, so I can go now. But yeah, let's watch this clip and then I'll end the prediction. Thank you so much for the reminder, Vero, because I might have forgotten otherwise. This clip from Vero is titled, Left in a Room with ... her. So let's check this out. Need an adult who's not you.
What's most important is that the decision is yours, and yours alone. If someone else makes it for you, you'll regret it later. And then you'll have to live with the consequences, whatever they may be.
I know what your consequences ought to be, groomer.
But
I had so much anger in that voice.
I'm not that worried about you.
I am! Because of you.
You've really matured over this last year.
No!
In fact, you've changed so much, I almost don't even recognize you.
She's like literally pulling the oh, you're so mature for your age card.
Don't tell me you haven't noticed.
It noticed myself or noticed you noticing myself?
What do you think has helped to bring about this change the most?
Puberty? Thank you for the clip. I appreciate that. That was a longer clip than I was expecting, but it was good. Thank you so much. Tiff said, yay, Mitsuru! Oak with a smile. Vera said, not again. Which quote was it? Quote number 170. Oh, the hand smooching. Says, oh my gosh, first try. Oak says, clapping IRL right now. There's a, okay, you should check it. There's a full clip of that conversation that was quoted. It was great. Okay, oh, there's the prediction. Oh, okay. Oh, Vero did the prediction. Completed. I guess I didn't have to. So yes, thank you so much, Vero. So let's see, who got the points then? So 7.2 thousand go to, oh, it doesn't, here, I can click this and see, to, wait, just one person? To Oak, that's it? 5 people thought that we'd complete the game tonight. Wow. Enjoy your bounty of points, Oak. Let's see, Quiggy said, how'd you do Aigis? Because I was getting annoyed by how TTS girls pronounce your name. Oh, makes sense. Vera said, pin of shame. Quiggy, 142.12. Okay, I am 55 minutes behind. I have caught up a little bit. Oak says, Aigis. Quiggy said, oh, that's better. Thank you for the idea. Vera said, you could say, I guess. Yeah. Quiggy said, lol. I'll try that on the next cringe Aigis TTS. Vera says, I'm twitting with people today. Quiggy said, yep, guess is better. Bubble says, I guess. Quiggy said, glad we've come together on this matter. Oak says, does TTS girls say fake words? Could you say, I guess? I don't know. It might try to spell it out. I'm not sure. Vera said, F in the chat for Akihiko's love life. Even if he's bi, he never winning. Tiff said, Akihiko by himself for real. Oh, he by himself. By himself for real. Vera says, for real. Oak laughing. Vera said, not with Mitsuru, nor with Shinji. Oak said, they never let bisexuals have a living partner. Crystal says, back. So I have a gift for you in the artwork, Logan. Okay, I will check it out after the stream. I would maybe try to pull it up now, but I'm so far behind. But I will check it out. Thank you so much, Crystal. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Vera said, it reminds me of Phoenix, right? Chris says, oh my gosh, we had 2 hours already. We're almost to 3 hours, Crystal. Vera said, yeah, you romanced the sister. Only to you. I think that now Joker can have Sojiro as a father-in-law and be a real family. Because the thing is, like, I know that you keep saying that the Futaba's sister, but she's sister in every way except biologically, socially, because like, we just barely met her, like legally, in any way. Like, she is literally just the landlord's daughter. That's all. Quick Katie said, I just looked at the tags. You even have Utah's attack. I do. Tomaso say, hey, Logan, how you doing? Hi, Tomaso from an hour ago. How are you? Vera said, oh, if that was fast stare. Quick Katie says, Logan Time. Beowulf said, dang, Teddy, attracting lesbians, but repulsed by the gays. Quick Katie said, we're twitting so hard. Oak says, bro, that's literally me. Vera said, I sometimes do my mod work well. Sometimes. Oak says, Logan was cool until he just did that. Crap, what did I do? Oak says, sorry, Logan, what did I do that was so not cool? And there's Vero again with the bits. Thank you so much, Vero. Bo says, my gosh, Vero. Beowulf says, puzzles, my gosh. Oak says, whoa. Beowulf said, save some for yourself. Krista says, wow, 5K bits. Vera said, Akihiko's ribbon sponsored this. Queen Katie said, monochrome Akihiko will still win. Oh, it's still like planning up black and white. Printing up black and white. I might try that. Quick Katie said, ooh, that bit amount is blue. Good to know, so purty. Vera said, I forgot to say, I guess. Too bad. Quick Katie said, it's fine. We have episode I guess to use all we want. Oak says, are I guess's eyes more blue than normal? I'm not sure because we're so far past it. I don't know how I forgot so much about P3R. I beat it like a month ago. Vera said, honestly, maybe. Quick Katie said, Chihiro, oh, there's the schedule, so I'll skip through that. Quick Katie said, puzzle, feel free to pin these after the scene. Vera said, I'll put them in one message. Pin it, gotcha. Says Queen Katie, at least you can copy and paste. Vera said, thank you. Oak says, the answer? Episode I guess reference? Wait. Is that, did I guess say the words the answer? Tiff said, I love watching Logan overthink the choices. Tiff said, yay, Miyamoto. Oak said, hey, Miyamoto isn't that bad. He's just a bit boring. Well, that is his cardinal sin. It's just that he's boring. Queen said, oh no, lol. Oak said, the story isn't horrendous. His social link pacing is just awful. Vera said, agreed. Queen said, 2:10:37. I'm now 35 minutes behind. I'm catching up. Tiff said, if Miyamoto was a romance option in FemC route, I would have romanced him. I really like him. And then a little thing there. I would just because I really like Yuko. Oak says, honestly, Miyamoto's pacing might be the worst in the franchise. It's like the same thing for 5 straight ranks. See? Yes. Class is ended for today. Okay, we can totally do our Aigis hangout. Hello, cat emoji. Are you available after school? There is something I would like to do with you at the dorm, cat emoji. She just told us she loves us. Now there's something she wants to do with us back where we live. I do like how his thing is it's Miyamoto. You're ready, let's go to practice. No, subject. I know I gave you some trouble the other day. It's been on my mind this whole while. Could we meet? I'd like to talk to you now. No, I'm gonna check on brown hair student, fawning student, then we're gonna hang out with Aigis and max her out. And then we'll also be able to get rid of that Aeon. Is that how you say it, Aeon? Did we figure that out? The persona that I have. Okay, so they're still brown or gray bubbled or whatever. So let's go see Aigis. Yes, let's go see Aigis, meet with Aigis. Vera said, you love chariots and emperors, I feel, says to Tiff. I loved the chariot social link in Persona 4. Oak says, at least the other 5 aren't as bad. Tiff says, what? No. He said, lying through his teeth. Quikita said, the cat is fine. If it's Michan, no, it's not. He went there to die. But if we find Michan, then Michan will be fine. Vera said, I can smell it on you. It says 7th, January 7th, huh?
See? Now imagine if you actually romanced Aigis and what she would do with you at the dorm.
But here's the thing. Aigis, like, when she walks around a lot, I'm just gonna use the word, frankly, naked. She doesn't have the equipment for doing things. And I feel like if protagonists tried to do things with her, then certain of protagonists' things, or one thing, singular, or maybe 2 other smaller things, would get caught and ground up in gears and cogs and sprockets. I don't think she's designed for that. I'm just saying. She is a lovely character, but there's an incompatibility there, I believe. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Logan-san, are you heading home? I have a favor to ask. It's something I can't do alone. I feel as if we can grow closer because of blah, 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 blah. Spend time with Aigis.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much. Let's return to the dorm then. I can hardly wait.
Oh, she's so excited to do things with us at the dorm. Let's see. Oh, I gotta scroll in the chat. Hang on. I gotta find my cursor so I can scroll in the chat. There we go. Crystal says, officially year in the account. Yippee! Oh, for your follow age for the new account. Tiff said we need to January 7th, part 3 soon. Yeah, I wish I could have enough money to just like buy you all plane tickets and host a January 7th. Quigator said, also in the event that we manage to get to this day for the stream, reminder, Koromaro has a wholesome walk on the 29th. Thank you. Please remind me next time because I will probably forget. Oak said, wait, what'll happen on January 7th? Oh, what it was is a few of our, on the first time there was a January 7th, a few of our community members met up like IRL and had like a weekend long just hangout. And it was so wholesome and amazing. Vera said some friends from the community met for the first time. It was nice because they met here. Tiff said 3 community members, me, Wendy, and Paul, met up IRL for a few days. Oak says, oh. Let's see, Quick says, you go with a heart. Vera said, thank you for the reminder, Logan. It said, oh, the gambling says, see. Tiff said we went to Colorado for the first time, then New York the second. Vera said, gonna leave it on pinned. Okay, you know, why not? Let's go ahead and pin that message. There we are. Let's see, Chris said, but not a gamble at all. Bayo said, nah, you just need to get good at the Skyward Sword motion controls. Here's the problem with the Skyward Sword motion controls. There would be the part where you have to hang, like, put your sword up in the air. That was the problem. It's like, lift your sword up in the air. And so I'd go like that. And I'd put my sword up in the air, straight up. And then Link on the screen would go like that. I don't think that was a skill issue on my part. Vera said, here's your proof, y'all. Tiff said, gamble all, it's not real. Vera says, fine. Oh, it was on the cooldown. Vera said, dang it. Weedo said, oh, brother, this guy's still playing this. Oak says, yay. Let's see. I gotta scroll past the gambling. Weedle says, aw. Tiff says, yay. Chris says, laughing. Vera said, we killed it. Quick said, I do still have, do I still have none? Weedle with some commands. Weedle command. Vera said, okay, Streamlabs lives. Beowulf said, imagine not playing investigations during stream. Could be me. Are you playing it right now? How far are you into the first game? Don't say any spoilers for anyone who hasn't played it yet. Vera said, oh my gosh, did you get AAI? Beowulf says, yeah. Quick said, you being smart. Vera said, let's go, Bayo. We'll be here for AAI2 streams. Tiff said, gonna get going for the night. Have to work tomorrow. Good night, Logan. Good night, Chad. Good night, Tiff. Thanks so much for being here. Sleep well. I'm trying to like get to the point in chat where I'll be able to catch up right as soon as we finish this because like I said, I have a really early morning tomorrow and a long day tomorrow. Quiggy said, good night, Sid. Weedle says, poo. That's not scary, that's just gross. Quiggy said, am I still broke? Bayo said, maybe. I have less than 1 week to be the first because episode Aigis will have my full attention. But that's also pretty short, though. Vera said, good night, Sid. Tis nice having you. Weedle said to Queen Katie, you're just not allowed. Laughing. Queen Katie said, do we have an OB tracker command? I wouldn't know how to do that, but that's interesting. Okay, let's keep going. Let's return to the dorm. Then I can hardly wait. Okay, let's see what this is that she wants to do with us.
Could you come a little closer?
Oh, she wants to take a selfie with us, with an old-timey... Well, in 2010, there were iPhones. There were smartphones in 2010, but it's a flip phone. Yeah, why not? Get closer, Pro Tag.
Right there.
No, get closer.
That should be good.
Get closer.
Okay, here goes.
Get closer so she can rest her head on your shoulder, Pro Tag.
Cheese?
Cheese. Yeah, cheese. Hey. It would have been horrible if we didn't say cheese.
Oh, good. It came out nicely this time.
The other ones when I have taken selfies with you while you are sleeping or not paying attention while in the shower did not turn out nicely.
I wasn't here when everyone took pictures last time.
Oh, that's right, when we all took the big group photo before the observatory incident.
I've wanted to get one with you since.
That's really sweet, actually. I would also love it if Aigis' eyeballs... Well, you know, she probably has built-in cameras. She's probably taking pictures with us non-stop.
Technically, I could just capture video data through my eyes.
I was right, she is!
But in that situation, I wouldn't be able to appear in the picture myself.
Not if we go do one in the mirror right now. Just go to the mirror, and then you look in the mirror, and then yeah, take the picture.
Oh, I know it's a little late to be asking this, but...
Have you changed your mind about my confession of love? Or if you still reject my confession of love, would you accept a confession of lust?
Do you like taking photos?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. Actually, I don't. Yeah, it's fun.
What a relief.
Yay.
In that case, we should get a silly one next time.
Why wait till next time? Do it now. I want to do a silly photo with her.
I think photographs are a truly amazing invention. They allow us to preserve a single moment in the endless flow of time. This technology was born from a desire to preserve the experiences that are precious to us. Until recently, I was sad about the fact that I am a machine, that I'm so different from other people. But after telling you my feelings, I realized something.
I am capable of feeling sad. and crushed as much as humans, so I'm basically human.
There is one thing only a machine with a human heart can do. That only I can do.
This, watch. Rip, open, thump, 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 thump. Let's see you do that, pro tag. What's that? I don't understand. Hey, what's that? Tell me what it is.
No matter how clear our photos and records are, they can't preserve our feelings. Data and memories aren't the same thing. Emotions can't be captured by a photograph. They can only continue to exist in our memories.
Aww.
But we'll all have to say goodbye eventually. And someday, our memories will fade.
But that's why things like photographs are so great, because like they can send you on trips down memory lane. Any of you guys ever taken time to look through like old photographs from maybe when you were younger or something like that? I love doing that type of thing, but I'm a very sentimental person as well. Also, I should probably unpin the message that's in chat. I should be nice about that. I gotta read a couple more comments here. Queen Katie said 9. I'm assuming talking about points. Weedle said to Queen Katie, just one more, then you can gamble. Bill said, as smart as I can be. Weedle said, woo-yoo. Queen Katie said, do please share in the DMs about how it's going. There's stuff about FemC with Miyamoto. I feel like I gotta be getting closer to catching up, right? Oak's laughing. Weedle said, wow, 2 years. I still don't like you, /H, then asterisk, /J. Yeah, because what would /H be? Being happy about it? Vera said he's not even a social link for her. Aigis, Akiko, Shinjiro, Ken, and Ryoji. Oak said, from what I've heard, Shinjiro's romance messes with his storyline a bit. I've heard that as well, but I've heard that the way that it messes with it is in a positive way, so that's nice. Oak said it kind of ruins the impact. Well, I mean, it's impact, but then there's also survival. Oak says, although I haven't played FemC yet. Crystal with quote number 138, I'll be waiting. Kill you soon, bye. Persona 3 Reload, August 14, 2024. Quickly said, Logan Akiko is Star Arcada in FemC. You say that, Logan, but I'm here. I did demo stuff for fun, and I liked it. Maybe I should experiment more with the type of stuff we should do. I do want to do another just chatting stream pretty soon. We just said, too vulnerable for a bit. I have been feeling really depressed because I just felt so lonely, but coming here day after day makes it much more bearable. Thank you all. Sorry for getting all sad, but I'm honored to be here. I wish I had a significant other. I definitely emphasize with the wishing I had a significant other part. But Weedle, honestly, I would never know that you feel depressed because you seem like what's the right word? A rapscallion, just a mischievous little guy, and so I never knew that. But if we have done anything to help with your depression, to cheer you up, to make your days easier, then I consider that a victory far better and more significant than any sort of like, you know, blowing up and going viral and famous stuff. That makes me really happy that we're able to help you in that way, Weedle, even if it's unintentional, even if it's just goofing around. But I'm glad that it's helped you, Weedle. Guido says, aw, hug Weedle with a smile. Bill said, that's P1. It's the only first-person dungeon crawler in the series, and yeah, in PSP you can move fast. P2 duology is from third-person perspective, but not the same way as the modern 3 games. I think I've seen a clip from that. Isn't it more like kind of the 45-degree angle, looking like old Fallout 2 type of... why? Was that Weedle because I was being too nice and sappy? But thank you for the Tomcat. Vera said, overall better replacement. Sorry, not sorry. Oak said, I really need to play FemC route. Quick Gator said, I still need to do P3P. Lol, that Akiko romance is sounding delicious to me. Oak said, it just feels so weird to spend money on P3P when I already spent so much money on Reload and the DLC. Quick Gator said, I do wish I had money for P3P stream version so I could do the mods. I literally spent all my money on the Tail Sail plus Yangtze River. Vera said, it really is just romancing him because he's just that good. Keep an eye on the romance flags because they really matter back then. Oak says, sorry Miyamoto, but your troubles are not very interesting in comparison to this beautiful robot lady. Quickity said, yep, I've watched someone get friend-zoned by him by mistake. Lol, Vera said, laughing. Quickity, 2:34. 20 minutes behind. I made progress. Let's celebrate by playing a little bit more.
But I'm different.
A little bit, but in a fun way.
I'm going to keep my memories of everyone alive.
By keeping you all alive as well, I hope you don't mind if I put your brains in brain jars. Those are jars for storing brains, in case you could not figure out by the context clues.
Your experiences and feelings will continue to live on inside of me.
Even after we're dead? Nice.
I will never forget. Even if you all change, or if time ends up pulling us apart. Oh, yes. Will you take this?
Okay, so what's she gonna give us? I hope she just like pulls out her human heart and gives that to us. Oh no, photo, Mal, what's a photo? Is it a photo, like a printed out photo from one of... A charred screw? Oh, is it like one of her damaged pieces from fighting Ryoji?
That's one of my parts that had to be replaced after I collapsed at the Moonlight Bridge.
Okay.
I asked Mitsuru-san to have it sent here.
So, she gave us one of her body parts. I feel like that's the equivalent of like someone going, hey, here's like the chunk of my liver that had to get removed after the biopsy.
I kept it hidden until recently, because it reminded me that I'm just a machine, but not anymore.
I do like that she's kind of more accepted who she is, but also in the process of accepting who she is, she's become so much more than who she was, yeah. Crap, we're past the 3-hour mark.
It's a symbol to show that I'll always remember you. This is the proof of my resolve, and I want you to have it.
Shouldn't, okay, all of our social links when we form these amazing bonds involve our friends giving us things. Shouldn't protagonists like give them something as well to like show that he cares about them as much as they care about us? It kind of feels very like our friendships are very one-sided.
I want you to know that as long as I'm here, I will never leave you, no matter how or when your life comes to an end.
I don't know why, but there's something ominous about the way she worded that. We just said hot take, but there are like no female anime slice of life shows that are not just uber school focused. It's tad annoying. I want melt my heart romance, darn it. I want to cry over them. Yeah, I think most of the ones that I know of, because most anime are about either junior high or high school age kids. Yeah, I'm having a hard time thinking about a slice of life with adults. Oak says to Weedle that is almost entirely the opposite, but you should watch my dear friend Nokotan. Is that good? I keep seeing like memes about it and like the song. Weedle says holiday hooray. Oak says it's like Nichijou if the protagonist was a transgender lesbian deer girl. I hope I'm saying it right, Nichijou. That one is really good. We just said, Oak, I am It's So Stupid It Good. Oak said, most insane anime I've seen in years. Vera said, whoa, Takoi is fun. I haven't heard of that one. We just said, might watch it. Oh, and hang on, there's a clip from Queen Katie. Let's load this up at the clip viewer. So we're gonna watch this together. This clip from Queen Katie is titled, Garfield in the Dorms. Okay, well, let's watch it.
Hi, how is your day? Today might be our last Monday. If we don't win, there won't be another, so, you know, Garfield won't have anything to complain about. I'm just trying to find a silver lining.
No.
Everything will be okay. Garfield shall still remain miserable 1/7 of the time.
Why?
Aigis, you know Garfield?
So...
We are going to win. We have to win.
That one got me good. Holy crap. I was just like watching the clip and then that just happened. Thank you very much, whoever did that. Evie says, hey, Logan, the oncologist called me today and made an appointment for October 2nd. It's one of my days off, so I don't have to ask off work. Also, they introduce themselves as an oncologist / hemoglobinist. So I do feel up and are already awesome. Thanks so much for the update. I'm glad that things seem more optimistic, but please do keep us updated, Evie. I hope that things continue to go well. But I'm glad that if nothing else, it is relieving the stress. Kunkata said, huzzah, Evie! Pops confetti. Evie says, yeah, Kunkata very much relieved. Oak said, laugh at the dialogue line is insane. Weedle said, I don't know why we're celebrating, but woo! Weedle is because that Evie was gonna have to go to an oncologist, which if you don't know, is a cancer doctor she was referred to. But she found out that the doctor doesn't just do cancer, also does like other stuff as well. So that's why it's something to celebrate, Weedle. And Vera with a clip called The Foundation of Shujin Academy. So hang on, I forgot. Like this one does it muted, so I gotta unmute here. Let's see.
The future is like train tracks.
Oh crap, this!
You're on a train and you have to go where they're leading, into the future. But occasionally, you reach a split in the tracks and you look and there's some bodies tied to them. That's what they did back in the old days. They tied ladies to railroad tracks. And you're like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna kill a lady. I better turn to this other track. But you look at the other track, has like 5 ladies on it. And you're like, oh my goodness. What I'm saying is, there's gonna come a time in the future you're gonna have to kill some ladies. Just make sure that after you do, you keep going forward on those train tracks.
I feel like Akihiko took the wrong lesson from the trolley dilemma, trolley problem. But thank you very much, Vero. Oak said, I don't know if I ever saw that one. Vero said, I'm so happy for you, dude. Evie says, I thought I was being referred to a doctor that specialized cancer, but I think it's just for my high platelet level instead. So, phew. And Evie says, and Vero, yeah, I'm happy. Oak said, yeah, it was the only time I've actually used Twitch, really. Oh, well, I consider that a big compliment then. If you're like using a new platform just to hang out here, appreciate that. Wida says, oh crap, then woo, F cancer. Vera said, congrats to the one non-believer. Quinkity said, woo, Oak, you're rich. Oak says, I am, what happened? Oh yeah. Wida said, you got cash money. Oak said, I bet all my points on no. Crystal says, Obie's money. Oak said, now I have the funds to purchase objections and stuff. I still won't redeem Tomcat. Bill said, yeah, who else here agrees with Futama's sister? Oak says, me! Oh, it says, not until I've gained Logan's trust as someone who doesn't send Tomcats, and one day I will send one and ruin his emotions. That's the thing, I had to stop like posting anything about Futaba clips about her, because like the first couple of times about Futaba, like people were angry at me on TikTok that how dare I have Joker romance Futaba, even though, as I said, it's an age-appropriate romance. He had just met her, and she's basically just his landlord's daughter. Just saying. Tomaso says, I'm doing good. Started a visual novel a few days ago, but enjoying it so far. Do you mind if we asking which one? Vera said, ooh, which one? And Vera said, dang, laughing. Tomaso said, Emio the Smiling Man. I started streaming it this week. I'm gonna have to write that down, because that title, that sounds like a horror one. Let's see, Emio the Smiling Man. Quick Katie said, keyboard slam. If that's what I think it is, I must know what platform I want to play it someday. Oak says she doesn't, but she has weird robot things. You should watch the romance route for Aigis. Okay. I guess I'll have to look that up. Tomaso says to Queen Katie, it's a Switch exclusive title since part of the Famicom Detective Club franchise. Well, okay, by the way, speaking of new games also, yes, that's what it was. The Famicom Detective Club franchise. I saw somebody post a clip from one of those that looked really interesting. So, okay, I definitely got to check that out. So it's not what I thought it was, but I'm gonna have to look into that, Tomaso. But yeah, what is the game that's being made by Atlas? What is it, like Fantasio Metaphor? Something like that. When does that come out again? Bubba said, I keep hearing ideal and the real in this song. Quickita says, dang it! I was so hoping this was on Steam. Switch and I aren't really on speaking matters these days. We just said, oh, I might be able to meet up with Logan on January 7th. It could be like our own January 7th. Quickita said, the note I just made in the notepad for Aigis is Max, beep boop, I'm a bot cat emoji. Vera said, thank you for the reminder. And Vera said, no, I'm supposed to lose. Weedle says, woo, because it says rigged. Some more gambling. Bill says, oh, you're on case 2. Wow, so you're motoring through. Weedle says, wow, so many. Vera said, tell me about it. Okay, let's play a little bit more, then I'll be back in the chat, even though I feel like I'm still gotta be way behind.
At that moment, I will be by your side.
Wait, like the moment I die? I mean, that's a little weird if she says specifically she'll be at my side when I die. But I guess what if you're not in the party and I die fighting Nyx? Then you won't be at my side. You'll be in like the lobby of Tartarus. You don't know if you're gonna be by my side when I die?
Everything that makes you who you are will live on in my memory.
Because you will be dead. If I did not make that clear already. Just checking.
I am your friend, but I am also the machine that will keep your memory alive.
It's sweet, but it's a weird way to put it, okay?
Because this is something only I can do.
Aigis has a genuine smile upon her face. All her smiles before now were so phony. I feel a strong bond with Aigis. We did it! Ooh! I love you, Elizabeth, but we gotta cut through this. This is too much. We're already past the 3-hour mark, and I gotta be up early tomorrow. Rank up, rank 10. So what are we gonna be able to fuse with her present that she gave us? You can now fuse Metatron, the attendant to the infinite. Have I seen Metro? Who was the one? No. Melchizedek was the one that I thought looked really cool in Persona 5. That's right.
Oh, hey, you two. We're home.
Let's all get a selfie. Junpei, get in here. She's got camera eyeballs.
Oh, welcome back. Were you hanging out together?
Hi, Fuka. Are you gonna say hi to me instead of saying, can I help you?
We ran into
into each other at the station, and well, I would have felt bad just leaving Junpei behind there.
Yukari, just admit that you love him and you regret not getting with him before Chidori stole him away from you.
Uh-huh. You're just so thoughtful, aren't you?
So, what were you and Aigis up to?
Photography, taking a picture, just chatting. We were taking a picture.
A picture? Why?
Because pictures are fun. Get in here.
Oh yeah! Hai-chan wasn't there last time.
Let's get one with everybody. Come on.
Oh, that's right.
Yes!
Why don't we all take a photo together
Well, I'm
since
like
we're here?
genuinely excited about this.
Ooh, check it out! We got all the second years here. All right, I'm in. Let's do it.
I hope we get to see like the picture somehow, sort of.
Sure, but who's gonna take it? I don't think we can fit all 5 of us.
Huh?
I guess we could just take turns.
Hey!
Okay. I'll take the first shot. Where does everyone want to stand?
This is adorable. I spend a long time with everyone. Oh, I love that. That's nice. See, Evie says, oh, I also saw Beetlejuice tonight at the drive-in, the sequel to Beetlejuice. Crap, I said Beetlejuice 3 times. I gotta say 2 more, Beetlejuice. Okay, now he's gone. Thank goodness. And he was amazing. Oh, that's good. I've been specifically avoiding watching the trailer because I kind of want to see it blind, but I am hesitant. I don't know if it's gonna be good, so that's good. And also, the team leads at my store are so kind. At my old store, they never worked with me. So what happened was I was originally scheduled 10 to 7 today, and then my coach changed my schedule to 12 to 8. So I thought I wouldn't be able to go see the movie tonight, but I called my store and asked if I could work my 11 to 7 because I'd made plans, but the old schedule was made. Well, they did let me work 11 to 7, nice! That's so good. I'm so glad they had fun. Oh, and Crystal with the raid suggestions. Let me copy these down here into my text file as well because it is the time that we need to start keeping an eye out for those. I appreciate that, Crystal. Tomaso says, yeah, Nintendo's still bad with exclusives like that, but I get the Switch for visual novels anyway, so it's not a big deal. Well, it was kind of frustrating when we were playing Master Detective Archives Raincode, that at the time was a Switch exclusive. And so I feel like a lot of the people who might have turned out to watch it didn't, maybe because of that, but then later now it's on Steam, and I sort of regret playing it early when it came out. I feel like maybe I should have waited to play it, but yes, that is a fair point. Let's see, Vera said 2:52, crap, still 20 minutes behind. Vera said, I'm scared for that puppy, to be honest. No, the person suggested, the nothing puppy suggested by Crystal, is not going to be kicked, Weedle. It's gonna be fine. Let's see, Quigata said, is that how they did selfies and flip phones in 2010? Well, because I thought like smartphones sort of became like the norm around 2008. Huh. We'd have said, I think we all know why if Logan's going there. Oak says, I love you, Aigis. The first time I've seen Aigis platonic rank 10. Not nearly as freaky, but it was adorable. Quigata said, add quote, I know it's a little late to be asking this, but if you changed your mind about my confession of love, or if you still reject my confession of love, would you accept a confession of lust? Thank you for the quote. Let's see, some gambling. Oak says, dang. Weedle said, whoa, 4 million. Quigata said, wowzers. Vera says, hug to Weedle. Weedle said, if those were real, I would Tomcat every day. Bubba said, to be honest, Weedle, that's almost the exact same for me. Oh, Crystal did the Tomcat. Vera said, or Motokuma him, Kigurumi. Weedle said, Oak says, no. Weedle says, dang. Crystal says, and Weedle continues getting played with my Tomcat. Weedle said, not 4 million rich. Quigata says, Crystal, I read that as weedless. Crystal says, oh, Weedle said, that is weedless. Crystal says, I didn't realize no weed. Obama said, no weed, with that face. Weedle said, sup, I'm weedless. I don't weed. That is an important message, so let's put that right there as a pinned message. Crystal says, oh my gosh, it autocorrect to weedless. Crystal laughing. Weedle says, sure. Oak says, really want to send a message right now, but it's a spoiler. William, you can give it to the spoiler people, but not here. Sorry. Queen said I was gonna make the liver joke. Hey, high five. Weedle said to Queen Katie, like a river? Slap knee. Queen Katie said, Pops Confetti, we got Aigis at 3 hours. Oak says, I think this is the first time I've stayed for an entire stream. Hopefully you don't regret your decisions. Oak says, aw man. Vera said, they're a ghost. Weedle said, bro doesn't exist. Oak says, sorry, I died, guys. Weedle says, rip. Vera and Oak laughing. Bubba said, rip Oak. Vera said, never mind. Weedle said, I still hear that. Crystal said, the OB company gone broke. Beowulf said to Weedle, watch Africa's Salaryman. It's comedy slice of life, and it's so unhinged during the last episode. Which is the one where it's the skeleton Salaryman? There's also that one as well that looks, or the skeleton. No, he's not a Salaryman. He's like a convenience store worker or something. Vera said, we killed it. There was because it's a game. Evie said, did someone say Africa Salaryman? That's such a good anime. Bo said, I know, right? So what's that one? Is that the one where it's like a lion or something? Evie says, yes. Weedle said, I watched a boys love anime and it was adorable and cringe at the same time. Oak said, bro, I'm literally laughing out loud at that clip. Bubba says, he. Crystal said, which BL? Weedle said, one sex. Vera said, cherry magic. Weedle said, no sex. Why? Crystal says, what? Vera said, laughing. Logan might pin this. I might pin that. There you go. I have now pinned that message. That's the one you were talking about, even though you were replying to one sex. Vera said, sec. Crystal said, pin it now. Crystal says, but what BL it is it? Weedle says, cherry magic. Vera said, I knew it. My senses never fail. Oak said, these streams are so much fun. I hope so. I have so much fun. I hope you guys have even just like a fraction of the amount of fun that I have hanging out with you all. Weedle says, I still hear them. Crystal says, it's that one man who a virgin for 30 years and got mind-reading powers? Then his male handsome colleague is a simp for him? Weedle says, yeah. Anyways, play a little more.
Oh, there you are. Only 5 more days until the promised day, but we're gonna break that promise. I'm trying not to overthink it too much, but it's kind of hard not to, you know?
Okay, do we have any blue bubbles that need clearing before we wrap up tonight? We do, Yukari. Give me your blue bubble, baby.
Don't you get nervous when it's the dark hour and you're all alone in your room? Well, I do. I feel better if I'm in the lounge until it's over.
Oh, the room is probably safer. I forgot we can also watch some TV. I keep forgetting. Let's see what's on TV. Farm found 5 eggs already with no yolks. Is that a thing that can happen? According to the village legend, eggs like these are signs of extreme misfortune. The villagers are becoming terrified that a catastrophe is about to happen. All right, well, apparently the eggs know what they're talking about. The promised day is almost here. This will be our last battle. There won't be any second chances. Everything has been leading to this singular moment, so make sure you're more prepared than ever. I think I might be over-leveled. I'm not sure. Aigis!
I don't quite understand what it means to live yet, so my career consultation was really confusing, but I know that if I'm with you, everything will be okay.
Oh, that's sweet and a little creepy. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else with blue bubbles? Anybody else? Where's Junpei? Is he up here? Oh, he's wanting to read. Okay, so in that case, let's make sure that we save. We did it though, we maxed out Aigis, and we still have 5 days. Even with our evenings not doing anything. It took the whole stream just to advance 4 days. Oh boy, hang on, I gotta take a sip of water. Vera says, it's a silly one, that's for sure. Crystal said, haven't watched it yet, sounds wholesome. I might watch it soon. Weeda said, and my dress up darling first 3 episode wild, but the rest wholesome. I watched the first couple episodes of that when it first came out because that was like a big anime at the time. Can I be totally honest? The one thing that weirds me out about My Dress Up Darling, despite all like the little kind of sexy shenanigans and stuff that you get in a romance comedy with that like borderlines on almost like a little bit lewd, is the way that what's the girl's name? It's like Maureen or something like that. She has like such long fingernails, so she always has to like put her hands together like that all the time. And I just, I don't know why. It's just something about seeing that with the really long fingernails. It's weird to me. I don't know. Let's see, Vera said, I recommend definitely a lighthearted show, said I need to watch more romance animes. One of my favorite, it's a very wholesome one, and I've recommended before, is Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions. It's just a really sweet romance anime. Quick said, Logan, if you get the Famicom games, I'd love to watch it. I need to live through you, sir. We'll see if I ever get money again. Vera said everything isekai now is kind of boring. Well, it's because everything is isekai now. There's still some I want to see that come back. ReZero, I want to see the next season because I need to know what happens. And what was the... there's one that everybody's always talking about. It is Jobless Reincarnation. I saw the first few episodes. It was good. We'll see. Widow says to Vera, one of my favorite things to watch. Bill said, Metaphor Re Fantasio releases October 11th. So maybe we can play that when it comes out if I have money by then. Vera said, there's one I've been eyeing about a deaf girl. Art looks cute. Evie says, yep, Metaphor Re Fazio and comes out on October 10th. I have a wish list on Steam. Weedle said, oh, I think I know it. Bubba said, I am so silly. Don't worry, Bumble. We're going to wrap up in a minute, though. If you're lurking, if you could stick around, though. Let's see. Quickie said, do tell, as I am a deaf girl myself. Vera said, it's ongoing, I think. Weedle said, the silent voice. Oh, then I don't know. Also an amazing movie. Vera said, a sign of affection. That's the name. Weedle said, note to self to watch. Vera said, we did it. Quickie said, ooh, I've heard that one. I should check it out sometime. Vera said, tell me if it's any good. I've been eyeing it, but I didn't watch it yet. Weedle said, also the one about the girl I like speaking Russian or something. Oh yeah, it's the one where like the girl keeps like confessing her feelings, but in Russian, so the guy can't understand. But he like secretly knows Russian as well, so he has to pretend that he can't react to it. It sounds adorable. Sounds kind of fun. Yeah, Wheel says, I don't know the name, but it's good. Babel said, Metatron is effectively the voice of God in the simplest way to explain him. That's right, that was the one, I used to know this guy. I was roommates with briefly for a while, shortly after high school, where he said his favorite movie was the old Kevin Smith movie Dogma. And I remember he was talking about it like all the time. And apparently the Metatron was like the voice of God in that. I want to say it was played by Alanis Morissette. But maybe I'm misremembering who was who in that movie. Because I've never actually seen it. I just feel like I did because he had talked about it so much. Quickity said, I'll definitely update you when I watch it. An opinion from your resident deaf magical girl. Vera said, thank you, salute. And it says, Protag. Chuckled, that was cute. That was at the end of that. Quickity said, Protag. Tee-hee. Oak says, I pre-ordered P5 Strikers on Switch years ago. I'm so sad because it was $60 and now it frequently goes on sale for like $15 on Steam. I did buy it at one point on $15 on Steam, so maybe we'll play that soon. Oak says, I hate playing RPGs on controller. Chris says, Logan, random. But what's your favorite Final Fantasy game? It's Final Fantasy VI. It's like an old retro game. It was the last like non-3D graphics one. And so it's like an old retro pixely game. But I love the characters and I love the story so much. Weedle says, yippee! Vera said, to be fair, P3 was released 2006. Oh, before iPhone. So this took place in the future back then? This was the future of the past. Tomaso said, I have to play RPGs with controller myself, especially if they're action RPGs. Keyboard and mouse could be hard for one-handed play. Wait, do you have to do one-handed play, Tomaso? I'm trying to think like, it depends on the type of game. Some like platformers, I definitely gotta have a controller. Crystal says, gamble all sigh. Oak says they hate you. Wida said, poor laughing. Oak says, Streamlabs hates to see you win, so they don't let you play. Wida said, the richer you get. Quote number 98, sometimes girls get excited by irons. Quickity said, truly an Aigis quote. I gotta skip some of these quotes, I apologize. Vera said, UDG was an era, I guess. Oh, because that was the Let's Say Princess Byakuya and his nipples quote. Wida said, goodnight, puppy kicker, see you in 10 days! Vera said, goodnight, rest up. Yeah, Weedle, are you gonna come see like one of my improv shows when you get out here? Tomaso said, we still need our Shinji Isekai anime to find out what happened after he was shot. Because remember, the bullet, it was just a little truck, because he got truck-cooned with a truck-coon firing bullet. Weedle said, TikTok time burned, but life goes on. Quickity said, unquote, this was the future of the past, and says, thank you for the very Aigis stream, which is surprising because we only had the one Aigis hang. Well, I guess we had the roof cutscene. I felt like it was more Mitsuru. We had like a Mitsuru hangout, a Mitsuru reading, and a confession and everything. Vera said, he's almost caught up. Weedle says, nerd. Quickity says, see you next time for some case 4 of Spirit of Justice. Weedle says, puppy kicker in there. 3 hours, 21 minutes, and 35 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. Oh my goodness, did I save my game? I think I saved, but let's save just to be sure here. Oh, wow, this was a fun stream. I'm surprised we didn't make it through more days, though. But we should pick out one of these streamers to raid. Let's see. This one has the fewest number of viewers, but is showing very spoilery things from Danganronpa 1 right now. So maybe we should do, there's this other one. This other streamer is doing Persona 5 Royal right now. Has a few more viewers, but it's not like super spoilery. So let me go ahead and initiate this raid. There we go. And Vera, thank you so much for typing in the raid message there. So for anyone who might still be lurking, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternating between this game, Persona 3 Reload, and Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. So tomorrow's a Saturday. You all have the day off. It's going to be an incredibly long day for me. Sorry, I just got to breathe. I've been talking so much. And so Sunday will be Ace Attorney. We're going to be starting case number 4. We decided, yeah. And Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. And then Tuesday, we're probably going to beat this game. We're going to finish Persona 3 Reload, which we started on February 2nd of this year on Groundhog Day, because that's the day that you start Persona games. So yeah, exciting times. Also, I assume somebody, yeah, Vera posted a link tree. Again, if you're lurking, there's a link tree there that has links to our Discord invite, my TikTok, where I'm still shadow banned, but I post stuff every day there, my YouTube, my Twitter, and all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, check it all out if you're interested. Tomaso said, I just position my controller vertically when I play games, but I still need to pay attention to controls. Oh, that's kind of a clever way of doing it. Bill said, also, since we're approaching the episode Aigis release date, get your bets in for how long it'll take me to beat it. I think like a week max. Oak says, good night, Logan. The stream was a lot of fun. Thank you for being here. Here's to see you guys Sunday. Chris says, let's go. Oak says, have a good night. Weedle said, not rating the puppy. I wonder why. Chris says, good night. Oak, so tomorrow isn't too stressful. His puppy kickers a Beowulf. Chris is laughing. Good night, y'all. Good night. Enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody. I love and appreciate you all. You're all amazing. Enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Whew. And for those watching the VOD, good night as well.